What's up, y'all? How everybody doing? Shout out to everybody in the chat with they thumb jack. Hi, y'all. We back on day. You know what time it is. Disclaimer: fair use, education purpose use only. All rights and image and music clip belong to their prospective owner, and we do not claim ownerships. Now, y'all, let's get to the tea. Now we kind of see where this could be going, right? So now, when Tregang looked into the case, y'all know me, I'm big on timestamps. You know, evidence, location, surveillance footage. We need a lot of surveillance footage because it's going to be a lot of surveillance footage that the police didn't release. But if they don't have surveillance footage, they're just a poor job of an investigation. But now I see what's going on. Because I went on and labeled, you know what I'm saying, the map and stuff. Because I was watching another YouTuber. Y'all know how Tregang be hitting them with the Google map and doing all this. And never just thought to start pinning my location and make it easier for me, right? But now, since I got everything down packed to the T, I want to shout out to this YouTuber right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go like, share, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all go do that because she dropped the content to let everybody know what's really going on, right? Now look. I'm finna break this down to the T because y'all remember what I said in my last live. I believe Shannon was with them. I believe Shannon was with Jarvis and her twin sister. They had to have her mama car because they established an alibi at a particular time frame. Now these people went to court and testified and everything, you know what I'm saying, sworn to the jury, well not to the jury, but you know, to the courts, and this they testimony. Coming to find out that's a lie. Now the jurisdiction gonna have to tighten up now, because now they finna get exposed because they already know the truth. So now they playing the hands with the feds, the police and stuff, because they really want Jarvis out the street because it's criminal record and stuff, and cause he's the problem. But one thing about it, what if Jarvis didn't kill her? And what if it was actually Shannon? There's something to think about. Cause keep this in mind, they still gonna be together. Cause everywhere Jarvis went, Shannon gonna be right there. She gonna be right there, bro. Her sister gonna be there. You know what I'm talking about? And you got to read between the lines, cause these just some ratchet, fat they big blocks. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing cute about these female, bro. They ghetto as hell, ain't got really nothing going on, and they nothing but some freaks. Super freaks. But check this out. I honestly believe this leak audio call, cause that really helped me out in my investigation. Cause this what I'm looking at. I want to look at the route. And if Shannon with him, we'll understand why you got clothing found, phone pings, and switching cars, and with kids in the car too. But you got to keep this in mind. You gonna have kids with them. Ain't nobody think about that, man. This man got kids and traveling on the road with his kids. Now that's crazy, bro. I mean, that's getting too serious. All right, y'all, like, share, and subscribe, gang. You know what I'm talking about? Come new members. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get the real truth out there. Spread the word. Shout out to this YouTube also.
Basically from allegedly Jarvis Butt's brother, where he's actually admitting what happened to Ziyeh. And baby, when I tell you Shannon's name all in the mix and everything, like, this is sad just listening. I don't know how true this is, y'all, so please don't get in my comments saying, oh, it ain't true and this, that, and the third. I don't know how true this is, but I mean, it sounds like it could be true, but I don't know. But I'm going to let y'all listen to this audio, okay? And I want to remind y'all, every time I post a video or an audio, I change the voices on the audio per YouTube's policy, okay? So I changed the voices, so please, y'all always coming up under here saying, you know, oh, that don't sound like them, that don't sound like them. Yes, I changed the voice, okay? So before y'all even say it in the comments. But all right, let's go ahead and get to this clip. And don't forget, whenever the video is over with, please drop your comments in the comment section. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to my channel. Also hit that notification bell, so every time I drop a video or go live, you will be notified. Thank you.
To go back around and trying to get rid of the baby. You gave that to her, you know what I'm saying, and trying to do whatever you could do. She was feeling sick or whatever. All right, so he gets in the car, drops off.
Now I want y'all to look at all the locations on the map where I got pinged at, right? I want y'all to look. This where the clothing gonna be found. This where Jarvis' phone gonna be pinging, right? This where the hospital gonna be at. This auto zone. This where the school at. Now look, did y'all know how close the school is from the house? Here go to school. So the bus had to come this way and go up this street and drop her off right here. Here go the bus stop. Here go the Ziyeh house. This where they did the car swap. If you look how far the other girlfriend stayed that did the car swap, right here. Check this out. This is the cold part about it. Before I play this call right here, let me do this. Look at this. This the cold part about it. When she got off the bus, they got everybody thinking she finna walk this way. Right? Cause you know, right here where the house is, you know, down hold on. Here go the house, here go Nazaria house, here go her route right here go the bus stop. So boom. The bus stop right here. Man, why my map looking so funny? Alright, here go the bus stop. Bam. Hold on. I gotta get right here to it. Here go the bus stop. Here go Belford. This her house. Here you go. I got it now. So where the school at? Where the school at? Right here. So the school right here. Right? Let me switch my screen right quick. Alright. Here go the school right here. If you look at the school, the bus is gonna come this way. So that means the bus right here at the school, this is where the buses be at. So the bus made 3 blocks. Hold on. 4 blocks on Cromwell. Is that a mistake? Not on not on Cromwell, but 3rd Mile, right? So the school bus come from up here. Boom. Go up here to the bus stop. Here go the bus stop. So boom, she gets off the bus right here. Now here go the house. But she turned this way to go. They showing y'all she going this way. Like she going up Burford. You wanna know what I think what happened? She on a time frame. Here go the car swapping right here. Now look where his shop gonna be at. Jarvis' shop is right here. And if you really look at the distance from the shop to her, guess how far it is? It's just 2 miles. It ain't even 3. It ain't even 3 miles. Bro, that ain't nothing to walk. Bruh, anybody could walk 2 miles less than 15-20 minutes. 15-20 minutes, bro. 2 miles? Think about that. So look. When you start from the school, the bus gonna come up here, drop her off. Then they got you thinking, boom, when this her street right here. So when she came right here, she crossed the street and was heading this way. All right. She could turn down this street. Or she could have kept straight. Cause this what Jarvis' other girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, house gonna be at. So boom. She gonna be somewhere in this location. Cause y'all know where he gonna pick her up at. Well, he done picked up on the street. Hold on, y'all. Hi, y'all. Appreciate the lights, y'all. Appreciate the lights. My bad, gang. I'm trying to get y'all what I'm finna run with. Cause if you see all these pings I got going on over here, then look at these pings. But check this out. You got one ping over here. And boy, this the deal breaker right here. This the deal breaker right here. So watch this, gang. Keep that in mind. Just look at I got it labeled the clothes found ID ping AutoZone the hospital, cause right here you got another chick over here, everything ping. And listen to this narrative. Man, this the biggest receipt in the game.
Here saying, so don't forget, whenever the video is over with, please drop your comments in the comment section. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to my channel. Also hit that notification bell so every time I drop a video or go live, you will be notified. Thank you.
To go back around and try to get rid of the baby. You gave that to her, you know what I'm saying, and try to do whatever you could do. She was feeling sick or whatever. Alright, so he gets in the car, drops her off to go back home. Alright, when she gets out to go home, she go in the house. Shannon didn't get into it with her. They didn't call and see if she was at Jarvis' house because Shannon already knew she was at Jarvis' house because she called to get directions earlier that day while she was at school. So once she get back, they get to fussing at her for going up to Jarvis' shop and calling fast and this and that. Then it all came out, confirming that she was pregnant, was Jarvis' baby, and Shannon lost it. Shannon lost it real bad and jumped on Ziyeh, beating her, hitting her in the head with some object right there in their house that they overlooking, and killed Ziyeh because she was already probably having complications.
He said right there in the house. In the house. Uh-oh. Then he said Shannon would be meeting up with Jarvis at the house, getting the address, direction to the house. When the girl was at school, now you are finna see why the last text message between him and Jarvis. I mean, her and Jarvis, right?
Remember, from whatever they've been giving her to try to get rid of the baby. Remember, she was sick earlier that day and on the floor. Instead of them calling the nurse, they called the counselor. School failed her. So once Shannon beats on it, she passes out, she dies right there. So they panic. So they get her. The twin sister help Shannon get her into the mama car, and they go and meet Jarvis. Meet Jarvis out there by where the other girlfriend lives. And Jarvis was going to all these different houses at his different girlfriend house, establishing his alibi, because he knew what had happened between her and Shannon. He had nothing.
With that being said, that's why Jarvis would be going to his girlfriend houses, swiping cars with Shannon trailing behind. Uh-oh. She gonna have a change of clothes. Cause if y'all look at the last surveillance footage of that girl, is the clothes they found is totally different from what she had on. Red flag. You see what I'm saying? And if they got, and then look, and if they got the clothes they found, and if it's Jarvis DNA on the clothes that Shannon got from the house, meaning that she damn near played it smart. Cause she know if they been messing around and all of that old stuff, she gonna save some of them drawers or whatever clothes that she been around when she been around Jobs and suspected what going on. She might have it. Cause look, all the evidence that were pointing towards him. Think about it. He's smashing. Look, this finna hit totally different. Cause keep this in mind. When he was going over to grandmama house, Shannon just wasn't really staying there. So he was basically going over there for this little girl. And then it got to a point, I believe the man actually liked the girl in that way. More than he liked her. Cause he started showing up, creeping at the grandmama house for this girl, bro. So now look, she gonna know about the pregnancy. It was already revealed that he already been choking her out, beating her up. And you already know, keep this in mind, you already know she know he got another chicks and all of this. How you gonna pop 5 babies out of a nigga and y'all don't even stay together? You got to get an address. This the only time you figure out where this man was at? And then once you get the address, this what went down. In the man, allegedly in the man house. If you listening to this part.
She dies right there. So they beating her, hitting her in the head.
Your comments in the comment section. So every
To go back around and trying to get rid of the baby. You gave that to her, you know what I'm saying, and trying to do whatever you could do. She was feeling sick or whatever. Alright, so he gets in the car, drops her off to go back home. Alright, when she gets out to go home, she go in the house. Shannon didn't get into it with her. They didn't call and see if she was at Jarvis' house because Shannon already knew she was at Jarvis' house because she called to get directions earlier that day while she was at school. So when she get back, they get to fussing at her for going up to Jarvis' shop and calling fast and this and that. Then it all came out, confirming that she was pregnant, was Jarvis' baby. And Shannon lost it. Shannon lost it real bad and jumped on Ziyeh, beating her, hitting her in the head with some.
So now look, now you will understand that. You got to think about Shannon's situation. You done took my man. You see this? And she and the girl get better treatment than she getting from Jarvis. So it done flipped to the script that I done pop your babies and man, you done got my niece pregnant and you know what I'm saying? So I hate to say this stuff because this is a touchy topic, gang. This is touch because we talking about it like a 13-year-old girl. And if you want to know what's really what you know what I think? A love triangle. This what you would see on a Lifetime channel. You got this dude took advantage of her niece and he had babies with her. So he done bust your niece and actually really started liking her. You know what I'm saying? Cause he started doing things popping up at the grandmama house. Grandma say never came in, but check this out. Shannon don't stay there though. But look who running to the car. Remind y'all what her brother said. Man, I had to run in with Jarvis. I had to tell my little sister get out the car. Everybody knew the relationship status. And guess who he chose? A 13-year-old. And she finna be hot. Man, that little girl was texting that man, bruh, cause look, Bruh, everything Shannon them do, she gonna pick up on it. And it don't make no sense that a 13-year-old, she couldn't even compete. That's let you know you a ghetto. You ain't got nothing going on. Nigga just using you to smash you. You see what I'm saying? And I hate to say it like that. You feel me? Come on now. Look what she got on. Really? Man, she look like a goddamn beanbag. She look like one of those beanbag when you scratching and shit, you know what I'm saying? You get the grip on that junk, you know what I'm talking about? Look at the body. Man, she shaped up like goddamn it, the Perry Billsbo dope boy. You tickled that tummy, goddamn it. Bruh, just look at it like, look. This what the wrestlers be wearing. On WWF, SmackDown. Who had that same suit on? Cause let me go to Temu right quick. Let me go to Temu cause that mud too shiny. Cause you get a pair of free wrestling boots with them johns. That's why you don't see the shoe game. But let's get into it. Look how he cheesing. Shh. No, he don't want to take that picture. Man, damn, you got me on blast taking pictures. See, look how she's cheesing. Fat ass. And look how he cheesing, man. Look, I got something to do. Shit. I'm talking about look at her suit, bruh. Only Hall of Famers wear this shit. Yeah, coming in the blue corner, Jack. You know what I'm saying? 1,500 pounds, Jack. Of pressure. But look, let's get back to the tea. Now, y'all see what's going on, right? Listen to the audio.
Object right there in that house that they overlooking. And killed Ziyeh. Because she was already probably having complications. Remember, from whatever they've been giving her to try to get rid of the baby. Remember, she was sick earlier that day and on the floor. Instead of them calling the nurse, they called the counselor. School failed her. So once Shannon beats on it, she passes out, she dies right there. So they panic. So they get her. The twin sister helps Shannon get her into the mama car, and they go and meet Jarvis. Meet Jarvis out there by where the other girlfriend lives. And Jarvis was going to all these different houses at his different girlfriend house, establishing his alibi. Because he knew what had happened between her and Shannon, that he had nothing to do with it, but knew that he was also the last person seen with her and probably would be questioned about her being unalive. So once Shannon and the sister go out there to meet them out there, they get rid of the body, right? So once they get rid of the body, he tell them, bring some extra clothes or whatever. So they get rid of the body and they throw those extra clothes out, which is working. And I don't understand how that's working, because we know what she had on the day at school. We know where she left, got off the bus with the clothes she had on. But they threw out some different clothes with limited amount of blood and stuff on it. Why? Because they only took their jacket off of her. The jacket off of her. And probably some other shoes and stuff that was already in the house. But she's still buried in what we saw her in, which is that colorful jacket, them jeans, and some other shoes wherever she is. And I don't think she buried nowhere where she can't be found, because they somewhere else and make people go search in the opposite direction. So she is deceased, but she was killed by Shannon in a rage because of her jealousy or whatever she going on with Jarvis. And
that's cold. Cause look, cause everything when I'm finna pull up, everything what he just said, this finna put the grandmama on blast, Shannon on blast, cause they said a testimony, bro. Look, this is so serious, right? Look, this is so serious that these people actually went on and they went to court and gave their testimony, right? And this audio get leaked. And this man said, I got to believe this audio, cause they with Jarvis. You gotta keep the time in mind. This Jarvis shot right here. Now look, here go a hospital right here. Now you gotta think about a month before she came up missing. Look what text message in the search revealed. He was already planning an abortion. You see what I'm saying? The audio specifically told Shannon flipped out when it was confirmed he's going to be the daddy. Bro, so if she met up with Jarvis, look at the route. Look what time they go. Look what time Jarvis would be doing the car swap, right? This Jarvis house, this Jarvis shop. Boom. He got a girl over here that he finna get the car. Check this out. The girl damn near stay blocks over from the Ziyeh crib. You see what I'm saying? So when the girl got off on the bus, she could have went her in this area. Cause if it's just right here, this 2 miles. This ain't nothing to walk from her to her. So she gonna meet up. When Jarvis said they was on their way to AutoZone, and when they was coming back to AutoZone, they just happened to bump into her somewhere in this area. Nobody don't know what actually area how he met up with her. But if you read between the lines what I'm looking at, boom, she got off the bus, she heading toward this way. So he gonna give her, cause she said in the last text message, yeah, delete this text and I'm gonna be there at this certain time. Look, now I'm gonna tell y'all where I think where she at. Y'all wanna know where I think where her body at, and you wanna know why they think they finna get away with this? Cause this the whole purpose for me to locate her body, and we're gonna do it tonight. Let's share it tonight, gang. Pie y'all, share the video right now and let's do it. You know what I'm talking about? We finna be here all day. Cause check this out. I'm finna play this video. Again so you can understand. This. Look how close. Naya is heading in this area somewhere else. They want y'all to believe this girl gonna be heading in this direction, giving you a long route to come back to her. You ain't gotta do nothing. If she gonna be in this area, it gotta be something going on in this area. And boom, the reason why he got to do a car swap, cause he don't want to be driving this truck round about this time for everybody to see, and the girl be gonna be missing. People gonna be like, I seen you with her. You know what I'm talking about? So now look, watch this.
At the end of the day, the mom and the sister knows what Shannon did, and they're not protecting Jarvis, they're protecting Shannon. And Shannon hoping that Jarvis don't snitch on him, but he's not going to tell until after they try and convict him of the murder, and he see the difference between the time. Remember, his lawyer said they're not going to contest and fight the fact that he had inappropriate relations with her. Okay, go ahead and bound it over. But what we are fighting is murder. Why? Because there's no body. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Now, you do know that Shannon and all of them have already made those people, they would not have a case for murder against this young lady. So they pieced up parts of their statements and testimonies to present what it was they wanted to present to the court, that he was last seen with it and he's the one that killed him. But believe me, there's other text messages, all kind of messages in their phones that they took. But if they convict them and show that they are also guilty, then who would be on the stand and testify or could testify against Jarvis? Because they all could get up there and just plead the fifth, because they all are being charged. So therefore, they're letting them off and letting them go. They made a deal. They agreed to testify against Jarvis and say what it is that they want them to say. In turn, keeps them from being prosecuted and charged with anything. But trust me, they know exactly what happened. They know exactly what happened to her. But they want to get Jarvis and get Jarvis off the street, because they feel like he's the problem. He's the ringleader.
Now check this out. Listen to this. And boy, this finna break everything. Matter of fact, let me play this. I need to play this first.
Yes.
So look, we finna start from right here.
Are you worried that using
Let's
your
start
home
from right
address for
here.
business puts your
Starting
privacy
from
at
the
risk?
school. This gonna be the grandmama
Also one-
story.
And did Ziyeh make those moves with you?
Yes.
This is where we finna start at. Bus route, boom, boom, boom. And keep this in mind. And keep this in mind. The grandmama claimed to have a routine. A Shania. Routine when the kids go to school, right? So it ain't no reason for you do not notice her when she came into the house. So you heard the audio leak from the dude. Now I see why the audio was leaked. I believe it's telling the truth. Cause the route finna prove it. It's finna prove it. It's finna prove it till you get to all the way to her. Then up to her. Then you finna come to her. Watch this. Let's start from the school. And listen to the mama story. We're gonna be in this location as she tell her story.
Of 2024 at that Bedford location, who else lived there?
Just me, the kids. My other daughter lived with me at the other address. But it was just basically me and my kids and Shannon.
And who is Shannon?
My daughter,
And what's her last name?
Harris,
And she lived with you and Ziyeh and the other kids at the Bedford location?
at the first Bedford location.
Okay. At
Yes.
that first Bedford location,
Shannon stayed with her at the first location. Keep this in mind. Let's go to Google Map. Right here. I believe this the first location where Shannon was at. And they said this supposed to be where Shannon supposed to be stayed at, and the grandmama with the kids. But now keep this in mind. They stay up. They moved from this house on the same street though. If I'm not mistaken, they moved from this house, if I'm not mistaken, 2 streets from the bus stop. 2 houses from the bus stop corner right here. Listen to this.
how many other kids in addition to Ziyeh lived there?
My other two, my grandson and my other grandchildren.
Okay. So how many kids total in that house?
Let's see. 6. Should have been 6.
And you and Shannon, correct?
Well,
living there?
Shannon, she was there, but she wasn't really like there all the time.
Okay.
She would spend most majority of her time at my house, but actually Shannon had her place out in Clinton Township.
And when you were there,
So if she wasn't staying there at the house at the time and she had her own crib, where she was staying at?
in January of 24, how old was Ziyeh at that time?
January 24th, she had 13. She had a birthday in September.
And was she going to school?
Yes, she was.
What school did she attend?
J.E. Clark Preparatory Academy.
And is that also in Detroit?
Yes, it is.
Just generally, can you tell us about your morning routine with the kids, specifically Ziyeh, about getting them to school and things like that?
Sure. Okay. 6 a.m. That's when I get the children up. They usually get up, get dressed, prepare themselves. About 7:15.
Keep this in mind, the brother said grandmama got some slick rules around the house. Slick rules around the house, right? She got a routine. She's explaining the routine. So it should be no reason that you didn't know that girl was missing.
7:20. We're basically saying prayer and we're loading up in the car. I'm dropping them off at school at 7:30. Breakfast starts at 7:30, and they like to eat breakfast at school.
And does that include Ziyeh? You would drop her off at J.E. Clark?
All together, yes.
Now, I want to talk about, let me ask it this way. Did you know someone by the name of Jarvis Butts?
Yes.
And do you see Mr. Butts in the courtroom today? If you need to
She
stand
act
up.
like she don't even see him. That's the cold part about it. You know where that man sitting at the whole time. Bruh, cause look, watch, just peep the game. Just peep her, watch this.
I got no glasses on. No, I don't see them.
Do you need glasses, ma'am?
Yeah, my
Okay,
daughter has my glasses.
He over there holding his head down. You mean to tell me he don't stick out to you? Come on, man. That's what make me think something twice about the grandma. Maybe she might be intimidated about him because he always beating up on her daughter. He a woman beater, bro. You gotta keep that in mind. Choking Shannon out, beating her up. So what you think he gonna do when she confront him by Naya? Shut up. Slap her around. Bitch, I wanna hear that. You know what I'm talking about? Or probably told her like, look, I don't even think they was together at that time, like in no relationship. They're just a side chick that he buzzing babies by. They really ain't together, bro. Check this out. Look how the grandmama, watch this.
Glasses.
Okay, Judge, may I take a moment to go get her glasses?
Yes.
Just peep out everybody reaction. Just think about that 911 call. That not the 911 call.
Thank you.
But watch this. She been look. Watch where the first place she finna look at. Boom. She knew the man was over there, bruh.
If you could just stand up and take another look around.
Okay. Yes.
Do you see Mr. Butts in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Could you
Yes.
point to him and identify a piece of clothing that he's wearing?
Green uniform with the blue mask.
For the record, the witness is identified.
And look how close he's standing to him. If you could see your lawyer and talk to him and answer these questions, but you can't identify Jarvis, stop it, Miss Lady. Stop it, Miss Lady. Cause I had a lawyer before and that's how I got off. Cause a witness said she saw me. How you gonna see me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm at this distance. So if you saw me at this distance and if you need your glasses on, how you can identify that Tregang was the shooter? Y'all not arrest my case cause she need glasses. Bruh, I literally beat a charge like that, bruh. On prescription glasses. So now watch this. She know what's going on with Jarvis and her granddaughter. She know Jarvis ain't over at her house to see Shannon cause Shannon ain't there. Shannon ain't there. So it's the kids running to the car. Keep that in mind. And he gonna be showing up every day.
Identify Jarvis Butts, the defendant in this matter.
So reflected?
And may I approach the witness again, Judge?
Yes.
I'm approaching with what's already been admitted as People's 9. And Ms. Harris, do you recognize the person in that photo?
Yes.
And who is that person?
Jarvis Butts.
And is that the same person you've identified in court here today?
Yes.
And
Just check out all her reaction when they talk about Jarvis Butts. Is she intimidated by him? Or was she was a victim too? Cause she ain't got no man in her life. I could see if the only way that he could sneak in that basement, and it just my theory, to be in that house with Anaya, cause maybe he came kicking it with the grandmama. Bang the grandmama. Next thing you know, grandmama sleep, you know how it go, how the way the house go, boom, grandmom, she go to sleep early, you know what I'm saying? So boom, he'll wake up in the middle of the night, be like, I'm finna roll, you know what I'm talking about? And next thing you know, you think he gone, that nigga in the basement.
Ms. Harris, how did you know Mr. Butts back in January of 2024?
He's the father of my daughter's children.
And is that daughter Shannon Harris?
Yes.
Okay. How many kids do they have together?
5.
And would he come around your house on Bedford in January or the months leading up to January?
Whenever he did come, he would always pull up in a white truck, and Shannon would go out to the car, and they would sit and talk or whatever, but he would very rarely come in my house.
And during that time when he would come around and sit in his car, was there any times that he would interact with Ziyeh that you saw?
Not that I remember, no.
Okay.
Not that you can remember. Look at the reaction. Again.
Now I want to talk specifically about January 9th. You had described your morning routine with the kids. Did you follow that routine on January 9th?
Yes, I did.
And did that include dropping Ziyeh off at J.E. Clark 7:15 to 7:30?
Yes.
And
Think about Jarvis in the prophet text message a month before that. Look at her facial expression now. You see her facial expression change now? If you know what happened with those text messages a month before, watch this.
Can you tell us what
She
was
trying to
wearing
hold it, bruh.
on January 9th, 2024?
Yes,
That's when the plan was in the making. Got her. That's why the dude said the police already know what happened to the girl. They just can't locate the body. If they can locate the body, they can get Shannon. If you look at the clothes, all this gonna link back to job is because of Shannon. Man, you gotta look at it. Shannon will low down. Shannon was like, look, I'm finna get some change of clothes and place them at the crime scene with your DNA on them johns. You see what I'm saying? Watch this. Again.
And during that time when he would come around and sit in his car, was there any times that he would interact with Ziyeh that you saw?
not that I remember, no.
Okay. Now I want to talk specifically about January 9th. You had described your morning routine with the kids. Did you follow that routine on January 9th?
Yes, I did.
And did that include dropping Ziyeh off at J.E. Clark 7:15 to 7:30?
Yes.
And can you tell us what she was wearing on January 9th, 2024?
Yes, she was wearing a pair.
So why Shannon said she was the last one synced her, but the mama dropped her off at school, so the mama would be the last one to see her, right? And not Shannon. Pie y'all, thumb me up, Jack, and let's put her ass on blast, cause I'm sick of the fuckery going on. Disclaimer: first use at our education purpose use only. Our rights, image, and music clips and other material belongs to today's perspective owner, and we do not claim ownership. We're here for justice and speaking the truth, and man, and we need to put these people behind the most notorious system they got available in the United States. I want them to be sharing bars with with some terrorists, you know what I'm talking about? They be eating people up and stuff.
Pair of light powdered blue jeans with a light powdered blue jacket that had the black little fur around the collar. It was like a two-piece set.
Okay. And did she have a sweater on or a shirt on or something?
She had a shirt. She wore a shirt underneath it.
And
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house no matter what condition it's in. If you need to sell your house for any reason, click the button under this video to see if my offer is right for you. We make the process of selling your house easy and simple. No commissions, no fees. We'll buy your house in as-is condition, and you pick the closing date. No appraisals, no repairs, no hassles. All offers are completely confidential, and there is no obligation whatsoever. Click the button below this video and fill out a short survey so we can make you a cash offer today. If you're struggling to sell your house, this is the fastest and easiest way to get money into your pocket ASAP. Yes, we will really buy your home in any condition. We've dealt with it all. Click the link now to see how much cash you can get for your house today. Best case scenario, you get rid of a huge pain in record time with a nice chunk of change in your pocket. What do you have to lose?
Building your online business? Go to Wix.com and set up your store on a single integrated platform. Add products, showcase them dynamically, and seamlessly track your inventory. Accept multiple secure payments, and design your storefront down to the very last detail. Get all the tools you need. Drive more sales with customizable gift cards and flexible product subscriptions. Retain customers with a point-based loyalty program, email automations, and reach millions with sales channel integrations. Complete your setup with a personalized analytics dashboard. Make smart business decisions and shape the next phase of your business. Build, manage, and grow from one place. Go to Wix and launch your online business today.
You remember, did she have any other clothes with her on the 9th when you dropped her off?
She had her little blue sweatshirt with the little hoodie. She had that with her.
And do you know how or when she got that hoodie?
I bought that hoodie for her.
Now keep this in mind. We know what she had on the surveillance footage, but the grandmama gonna say she had these items with her. The same items that's gonna be with her. Ain't these gonna be the same items where they found the clothing? Hold up. You see where I'm going with this, y'all? Y'all see where I'm going with this, right? Yeah, my bad. I had to go watch the commercial a little bit. I really had to use the bathroom. And when I came out of the bathroom, I'm like, man, this is a commercial break. Oh my God. You know what I'm about. But look, this where the clothes gonna be found, but the mama gonna say she gonna have those items with her. So check this out.
Her, I guess it was in the fall sometime when I bought it. When I first, I mean, it wasn't nothing new. It was just one of her old hoodie jackets she used when she go to gym.
Okay. And in terms of, if you know, the condition of that hoodie on the 9th, was it torn, ripped, damaged in any way?
No, it was fairly, really, like, kind of like still new, because she took pretty good care of her things.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
May I approach?
Yes.
I'm approaching with People's Proposed Exhibit 12. Ms. Harris, do you recognize what I just handed you?
Yes.
And is that a picture of Ziyeh?
Yes.
And do you know when that picture was taken?
The same day, January the 9th, she took this picture.
Oh, move to admit People's Proposed 12.
Any objection?
No objection.
It'll be admitted as People's Exhibit 12.
And when you dropped Ziyeh off at J.E. Clark, what was the routine supposed to be after school was over?
Okay, well, when school is over, the bell rings at 2:40. Ziyeh,
Keep that timestamp in mind. Keep that timestamp in mind, cause we finna go back to the text messages. Keep the timestamp in mind, cause this exposed this. Look, for real.
Because she was already probably having complications. Remember, from whatever they've been giving her to try to get rid of the baby. Remember, she was sick earlier that day and on the floor. Instead of them calling the nurse, they called the counselor. School failed them. So once Shannon beats on it, she passes out, she dies right there. So they panic. So they get her, the twin sister help Shannon get her into the mama car, and they go and meet Jarvis.
Oh, get in the mama car and go meet Jarvis. This finna hit real different.
What was the routine supposed to be after school was over?
okay, well, when school is over, the bell rings at 2:40. Ziyeh was due to come home. And normally when the bell rings, 2:40, 2:45, she's getting on the bus.
And was that's what she normally did on other days?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes, I'm sorry,
And
yes.
what time would she normally arrive back at home?
The Ziyeh would be walking in through the door maybe 3:05, no later than that.
And on January 9th,
She always make it in the house no more than later than 3:05. Remember that. Remember that when they met up with Jarvis, when she got off that school bus and that edited ass video they gave us. Mm-hmm.
Did she walk in at 3:05?
No, she did not.
And were you home when she didn't come home?
I was there for a little while, but I left out to run some errands. But no, when I got to the house, she was not there.
And at that time, did you have a conversation with someone else about her not coming home, Ziyeh not coming home?
Yeah, when I picked my children up from the after-school program, I went in and my daughter said,
Objection to what her daughter said on the hearsay.
Oh, did y'all hear that? Oh, you know she got to pick up some other kids. And who will be at the house? Shannon. Check this out.
I'll rephrase the question.
Okay, sustain.
Just talking about what you saw and heard, and not asking for what anybody said, but did you talk to Shannon, your daughter?
yes,
about
Shannon said she was not there.
When
Tammy
you got
said
home
she
that
was
day
not
on the
there.
9th, wasn't Ziyeh there?
No.
And did you eventually make the police report about her missing?
Yes, I did. Yes,
And
I
when
did.
did you do that?
That morning, when I got to school, I went up and dropped the kids off to school. I talked with the dean.
So her routine was going to be like, I'm going to drop the kids off in the morning and I'm going to report her missing while I drop the kids off at school. Don't that hit different? Don't that hit different? So you mean to tell me you getting up early in the morning, getting everybody else ready except for Naya? No wonder why this true.
Baby, remember she was sick earlier that day and on the floor. Instead of them calling the nurse, they called the counselor. The school failed them. So once Shannon beats on it, she passes out, she dies right there. So they panic. So they get her, the twin sister help Shannon get her into the mama car, and they go and meet Jarvis. Meet Jarvis out there by where the other girlfriend lives. And Jarvis was going to all these different houses.
And guess what time frame this will be in? If they will be meeting up with each other, guess what time frame this gonna be in? Hello? Cause they only could do it in one particular time frame. So watch this. You heard what the grandmama said. Shannon said she wasn't there. So let's see what they will be doing between 3:05 all the way up to midnight. Midnight. From 3:05 to midnight. Listen to this.
And the principal, and I told them that I was on my way to the police station, and they told me that they would call the police, and the police, DPS police came there.
And you said DPS, is that Detroit Public Schools?
Yeah.
And did you talk to an officer at that time at the school?
And keep this in mind. This the next day when they went to school. So now you got to think about, oh man. Look at the map. Let's go back to the map. Okay, boom. I know Jarvis gonna be doing a lot of car swapping, meeting up with the baby mama and other baby mamas. So he gonna need. They already gonna have this plan because of the text message he already had in the phone. So he gonna go to his baby mama and have an excuse to get the car to bring the kids. Like, look, let me use your car. Come on, Junior, a daughter, whatever the case may be. But Shannon is gonna be with Jarvis in her mama car and possibly possibly it could be DNA in that car. Even though she gonna have DNA in her grandmama car, cause that ain't, you know what I'm saying, that ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying, suspect about it. It's gonna be DNA in the car, right? But listen to the time frame. Do the grandmama just expose the whole cover up? Cause this how I'm looking at her testimony. She just really exposed everything. And you could pinpoint what her body would maybe be. Let's find out, gang.
School.
Yes, I did.
And was that at J.E. Clark physically at that location?
Yes.
And you said that morning, are you talking about the morning of the 10th?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Was Ziyeh active on social media, if you know?
Well,
Yeah.
as far as I know, she was. I mean, there were times that she was sneaking, go on it, you know. But yeah, she was.
If she had to sneak this, she got caught doing something before, and you had to take it from her because you seen some inappropriate text messages. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I let my kids do what they do on that jump, but if I find anything suspicious on that jump, everybody finna get cremated. I'm coming like Jesus. I'm coming like the second coming. Now look.
And did you keep track of her social media pages like TikTok or Facebook or anything like that?
I tried. A lot of times, you know, I would take her phone and stuff from her.
Confirm. You know what was going on with her and Jarvis. They got caught. Jarvis started coaching her to delete text messages and all of this old stuff. And she telling Jarvis to delete text messages. Cause Jarvis might got a habit of getting caught up. Pay attention.
You know, so, you know, to keep her from being on there, you know.
And after the 9th, did you ever see any posts made by Ziyeh?
I didn't see any posts. Most of the time, you know, if there was a post or something, or she posts, my daughter or someone would call me and tell me.
Oh. Have you ever heard?
Show you how strict she is. She just letting you know somebody got to call you whenever she make a post. That's why she getting her phone took away. So somebody knew. Who will be calling you? Say, man, she made a post again. Give me your phone. So she was taking her phone away. And you don't think this lady was snooping in that phone and found out those inappropriate texts she been having with Jarvis? Could keep this in mind. Those texts were still available. Them wasn't no deleted texts at the time. At the time, they weren't deleted texts. You got to understand when them texts was deleted. So everybody knew that girl was with Jarvis. And everybody knew Jarvis is violent, beating up on her daughter. She could feel intimidated by him. Or she was a victim of him. Never know. She don't want to admit this man been in his house, been in her house, kids running to the car.
After the 9th, ever heard any communication or seen Ziyeh? When is that a no?
No.
And when you dropped her off on the 9th at school at J.E. Clark, was that the last time you saw her?
Yes.
May I have a moment, Trish?
Yes.
Just to follow up, I did forget to ask this. Her bus stop, how far from your house was that in walking distance?
Good question. Good question. Let's go to her. Now look where I got to ping that game right here, right? We go to school. The bus had to come. This Bedford right here that she can get to the house. I don't even know why she even need to get on the bus. She could just walk home. Me and number like 3-4 blocks. She ain't just really got to wait on the bus. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather walk home. You know what I'm saying? And chase somebody home. If I ain't chasing nobody home, I'm carrying somebody book bags to the house. Hey, sugar plum, you know what I'm about? So now look. This the house where I showed y'all that. But this the house they were first staying in. They moved out their house and this the bus stop right here. The house is gonna be right up here on Bedford, cause she say she stay on Bedford. She say she stayed on the second house from Bedford. Watch this.
5 minutes.
And do you know where the location that she got dropped off at was, the address or the intersection?
Right there at 3 Mile Drive in Cornwall.
And that's 5 minutes from your house?
Yeah.
And did Ziyeh have any nicknames that people called her?
Where her family called her Tuda, but I've always called her Glamorous. I've been calling her that ever since she was born.
Say Glamour?
Glamorous.
Oh. We have one more objection.
Yes. You said Tuda?
Tuda.
Tuda.
Mm-hmm.
I have no further questions.
Okay, Ross.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning.
Now, you are Ziyeh's maternal grandmother, right?
Correct.
You're also her adopted parent, correct?
Correct.
And you said you adopted her in 2016?
Yeah. Should have been 16.
Okay. Is her birth mother still around?
She is.
Okay. Does she have a relationship with her?
No.
She doesn't have any type of relationship, no contact with her that you know of?
Well, let me say this. I don't deal with my daughter, so she really didn't have really no contact with Ziyeh like that. She only came around now and then.
She didn't even have contact with Ziyeh like that. So that means so that means the auntie knew and was jealous of her bruh. Cause he started going to the grandmama house for this girl, bruh. And that means that girl really confronted that girl, bruh, about some Jarvis. And the mama know it. That's probably why our mama don't even just really mess with her like that. Cause she know what type of daughters that she got. But she doing everything in her power to protect who actually killed her grandbaby. Sound like a love triangle went wrong with an underage girl, bruh. Now share that live video. This real tea. Cause the mouth finna prove it. Jarvis switching cars. Here go his shop. Let's get out of here. To this area. Plant evidence. Let's go back here. Boom. And go over here. And boom. Let's get rid of the body in this area. And have everybody focusing and searching in this area. Yeah, I'm hip to the game. Cause watch how she finna give you the route without telling you, giving you the route with timestamps. If she do that, you got to share the live video for that. Naya Harris. Man, I don't know why the name won't even want to come out. That's that country accent.
Okay. And you testified that you currently stay on Bedford Street?
Yes,
And in fact, I think you testified you lived on 2 houses on Bedford Street.
correct.
And did Ziyeh have friends on Bedford Street that you were aware of?
She had friends, but her friends didn't live on Bedford.
Okay. Do you know if she ever had any friends over?
No,
Did she ever spend the night at any of these friends' houses?
no,
Okay. And at your prior neighborhood, did she have friends that she may have spent the night over?
no.
Okay. You indicated that there are approximately 6 children in the house.
Well, not now. When he asked me about the address,
Yes.
I lived at 2 houses, which is on the same street of Bedford.
Okay.
Okay, so the house that we lived in before, it was my children and my daughter's children.
Your daughter being Shannon,
No, Marquita.
Marquita.
Mhm.
Okay. And did Ziyeh have any close relationship with any of these children particularly?
She was close with my granddaughter, one of my granddaughters, yeah.
Which granddaughter is that?
Ziyeh. I mean, Janiyah.
Okay.
All of their names are similar.
Listen, if you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did, and that's how.
And Janiyah is Shannon's daughter?
Yes,
That would be Jarvis's daughter as well, correct?
correct.
And at your Bedford Street address, how many adults live there?
So the one that's named like Ziyeh, that's the one that testified in court saying she was with Ziyeh, she's the cousin, and she told him, man, no, I don't want no parts of this. I see what you trying to do. It makes sense. Why would that name be similar to her name? And that's his kids? And that's his child?
Just me and Shannon.
Okay. When did Shannon move in?
I'm sorry.
When did Shannon move in to Bedford?
Oh, I guess back in October, last October or something.
That would be October of 23?
Yeah.
Okay.
They already know about inappropriate text messages. You see how the text messages coming back over Jarvis? And you know why the grandma had to take a phone? And you see why Shannon would be so mad. Now you'll see why Shannon would be so mad. She competing with a 13-year-old girl, bruh.
So in January of 24, she was there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you indicated that Ziyeh participated in social media?
She did. She did participate in social media. She was on social media a lot of times when she wasn't supposed to be.
Okay. So did you see her post or did you follow her post?
I didn't see her really posting anything. I mean, at times when I did check, I didn't find anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you taking her phone. But you don't want to tell everybody what you found in her phone. and now your tune change. Be like, yeah, you know, she don't be. If she posts, I don't see it. How you don't see it? But you said you had people calling you every time she make a post on IG. Hi y'all, stop it, lady.
And most of the time, if she did post something, my daughters then would, let me know, if she posted something. Right?
Shannon. And guess what? Now you be posting on Facebook singing love songs to Jarvis on Instagram. Oh, we finna break up this love triangle right now, bro. That's who called. She said her daughter gotta be Shannon if Java have a sex relation. So she telling her mama, you see this? So, bro, say it. Say it, bro. Grandmama, you look bad on this one, and you might be a good person. I want to believe that, man, look, whatever you been through, I know you been through hell because her brother said you been through hell. And I'm looking at your love life. You ain't got nobody in your life. I don't know if you depressed or whatever going on in your personal life. Because I seen pictures of you. You don't even smile. When you do try to smile, I see pain all in you. I can't just bash you what going on because I don't know what going on with you. I want to look at it that, Jav is a monster. You can't control your daughters. He running your daughters. You can't have no say so because them his kids. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that you could do but report them. That's the first thing you supposed to do when you found anything about your grandchild. You see what I'm saying? So this just let me know that's why Shannon will be calling her mama, take her phone away. She posting. She been keeping the eye on the girl Instagram. It's eating that girl up. Jarvis will stop over here before he even talk to Shannon. He'll make sure that now you got something to eat. Look how now you was like begging that man for pads. Like, man, you need to give me some pads and all this. And you know what I'm talking about? That man was doing this stuff. Treating that girl like a grown ass man. And then look, keep this in mind. She had Jarvis' name up under her phone in her law, Bay for life. And you don't mean to tell me you still guessing the mama don't know, Shannon didn't know. That's why they keeping the track on this little girl. You see what I'm saying? So when you took her phone, you didn't see Bay for life.
So you don't know who her social media friends were?
The only person that I know that was one of her classmates.
Lying, cause on Instagram gonna show you who everybody friends. You gonna find strangers, even other pedophiles that's inboxing and all of this stuff. Stop it, lady. I know you old and we getting old, but they don't mean that we slow though. We know how social media work. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody know, man, cause goddamn it, if y'all drop y'all phone right now, watch how y'all finna get exposed. Oh shit. Oh shit, goddamn it, this man, I swear, look.
That she would post little things with one of her little classmates.
Okay. But it's fair to say there are some things you did not know.
Yeah, well, something, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We finna be here all night, gang. Look, check this out. Thumb me up right now if y'all wanna be here all night. Cause I'm finna stop pausing the video and stop running my mouth. I just want y'all to focus on the timestamp, what this lady's saying. Cause I just want to give y'all the blueprint. This is what I want to give y'all the blueprint, right? You see the layout. The most important about this is going to be the timestamp. You got to figure out the timestamp, because if you don't, you're going to let Shannon get away. And you're going to let him get off. If Shannon get away, he going to get off. And there's never going to be justice for that girl. And everybody going to pissed off and be like, why they let this man get off? And why they playing with the trials and all of this? Because you got to put the pressure on them. Look, if you listen to the mama, grandmama, her narrative, we already established that she gonna have her phone. Shannon gonna be calling. Shannon gonna be looking at this girl post, and then the time she posts something appropriate about Jarvis, she finna call her mama. Her mama gonna know. It's gonna be time that her grandmama might came to her. Girl, you don't need to be messing with no old man. That's you know what I'm saying? That's Shannon, man. You never know. It could be one no argument. I done seen females, you know what I'm saying, talk to their daughter because their daughter was so hot in the ass and thinking they so fast, and they out here thinking it's cool to run with these old ass niggas. You see what I'm saying? They thinking it's cool run with these niggas. They thinking like, yeah, man, I don't want to mess with no young nigga. He got his car. How you think she gonna feel riding in the Escalade in the front seat? In the front seat, bruh? 13-year-old in the front seat. What the first thing the front seat want to do riding in the Escalade? I want to sit in the front seat. Man, that man rolled her around town more than he rolled goddamn it Shannon around town. So you know she finna feel some type of way. That's a fat ass freak bitch. That don't mean nothing, bro. They don't mean nothing. They don't mean nothing. Am niggas stick they woodpecker in this brawl after this, you need to be assassinated.
To school every day, correct?
Correct.
Who else went to school in Ziyeh?
My other two children, Shannon's children.
Okay. And what type of student was Ziyeh?
Ziyeh was a very good student. Very mannerable, very outgoing. She got good grades. Her attendance was good. The teachers had no problem with her. They really liked Ziyeh. Ziyeh got along with just about anybody.
Okay.
She was very likable.
You're just a
Did she have
child.
any disciplinary problems?
No,
Do you recall her ever getting into a fight?
she did.
One fight?
Guess why they asked her for a fight? Guess why they asked that question? 'Cause weeks before she came up missing, Shannon had that girl to fight another girl 'cause of a school dispute. Allegedly. Well, it ain't allegedly, that's true, but I don't know if it happened at the school or what. But that's why they asking that question. You gotta go back to why he asking that question.
More than one fight?
There was a young lady that she had a couple of, consultations with in school. And it was like an ongoing situation.
Okay.
About what?
And when did this first start?
About what? They gonna know what about what? These kids, you gonna know what they fighting over.
I'm not quite sure when it started, but it was like off and on, with this particular schoolmate that she had.
And this is for her current school, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, did Ziyeh participate in any extracurricular activities? Was she on band or anything?
She liked it, gym, robotics, art. I mean, she liked a lot of things that she was, involved in,
And would any of these things cause her to have stayed after school?
The only time she stayed after school was when she wanted to be enrolled in the after-school program.
Big statement. Big statement. Big statement there. Big statement there. Oh, and you know what? I won't even be surprised. This will be a major twist in the case. Just because, look, this where y'all got him at. Keep this in mind. Everything what this lady just said and her daughters and everybody that testimony, you had a whole testimony. Like a trial-like case. Before the trial even started, look what everybody testimony at. This was finna hurt the whole case because of this.
At his different girlfriend house, establishing his alibi, because he knew what had happened between her and Shannon. That he had nothing to do with it, but knew that he was also the last person seen with her and probably would be questioned too about her being unalive. So once Shannon and the sister go out there to meet them out there, they get rid of the body, right? So once they get rid of the body, you tell them, bring some extra clothes or whatever. So you get rid of the body and they throw those extra clothes out, which is working. And I don't understand how that's working, because we know what she had on the day of school. We know what she left, got off the bus with, clothes.
Just a moment. I just want to step back a moment. We asked you about her social media. You said there were some things that you weren't aware of on social media, correct? Did you ever check her direct messages?
Like I said, I did, but when I did, there was nothing on there.
There was nothing?
No.
Okay. I just want to step back a moment. We asked you about her social media. You said there were some things that you weren't aware of on social media, correct? Did you ever check her direct messages?
Like I said, I did, but when I did, there was nothing on there.
There was nothing?
No.
Okay. Did you monitor any of her conversations?
Yeah. I would, go check,
Okay.
But like I said, a lot of times, I took Ziyeh's tablet, from her.
And that's the last thing she look on. Then the text message go back on her tablet, texting Jarvis before she leaves school. You got a phone and a school tablet. Boy. They got a hold of both of these tablets and the phone. They don't know that the police know that the grandmama lying, but they need the grandmama cooperate to take Jarvis down. Cause he a pedophile. But what if he didn't kill her though? He didn't kill her. Who would have the motive? Both of them would do, but who would carry out the plan? Shannon.
At one point, so there was really nothing that I knew of that she was on unless she got somebody's cell phone or something, you know.
Okay. So you did mention that she had a tablet. How many devices did she have that allowed her to connect to social media?
She only had that one tablet that I had bought her.
Okay.
And like I said, I took that tablet and put that tablet up.
So on January 9th, you took her to school, correct?
Correct.
And you said it was her and two of your other children that went to school?
My two other children and my daughter's children. I dropped them all off.
Taxes was waiting and wondering.
And you said that you noticed that she did not come home at her normal time.
Correct.
All right. You did not call the police then, correct?
I believe their relationship got so serious that Mama and Shannon them had to monitor that little girl. Cause that little girl fell in love with Jarvis, bro. That little girl fell in love with Jarvis, bro. You see what I'm saying? And you don't think the grandmama told Shannon the message that she found? And Shannon finna confront Jarvis. Guess what Jarvis gonna do? Whoop her. He gonna whoop her. He finna beat that girl up. Guess what she finna do? Take that ass beating, and guess what he finna do when he get through beating her? And she gotta suck something. Bend over, let's fuck, suck, and forget about this.
No. Driving around looking for her. My daughter reached out to some of her classmates. I did nothing. And that morning, I got up, and like I said, I went straight to the school. And from there, I was on my way to the police station to make the report, and they called the police from there. DPS police came to the school.
So the first report you made to the police was the next morning?
Yes.
Do you know approximately what time?
School starts at 7:30, so I got there at 7:30. They got there about, I don't know, maybe 8.
So you didn't go to the precinct, you went to the school, and the school called the police?
Yes, they called the police because I was getting ready to leave, and the dean said, no, stay here. She said, and we'll call the police.
Okay. Now, you mentioned that you are familiar with Mr. Butts, correct?
I know Mr. Butts.
Okay. And he dated your daughter, Shannon, correct?
Correct.
They did have 5 children, correct?
Correct.
And the children...
This story would be different if that girl was over the age of 13. What if she was same age as Shannon was? This testimony would be real different.
Like I said, I did, but when I did, there was nothing on there.
There was nothing?
No.
Okay. Did you monitor any of her conversations?
Yeah. I would, go check,
Okay.
But like I said, a lot of times, I took Naziah's tablet, from her at one point, so there was really nothing that I knew of that she was on unless she got somebody's cell phone or something,
Okay. So you did mention that she had a tablet. How many devices did she have that allowed her to connect to social media?
She only had that one tablet that I had bought her.
Okay.
And like I said, I took that tablet and put that tablet up.
Why? You would put the tablet up. There's a reason for that.
So on January 9th, you took her to school, correct?
Correct.
And you said it was her and 2 of your other children that went to school?
My 2 other children and my daughter's children. I dropped them all off.
And you said that you noticed that she did not come home at her normal time.
Correct.
All right. You did not call the police then, correct?
No. Driving around looking for her. My daughter reached out to some of her classmates.
They said they were riding around looking for her. What time this gonna be? Hold on, do this make sense now? It's finna make sense later on. They riding around looking for her. Remind y'all when she said she told the police at the school, Luke went jiving. Luke, here you go, right here. Now you see why they would be riding around looking for her, but they ain't really looking. Guess what they would be actually doing?
She had on, but they threw out some different clothes with limited amount of blood and stuff on it. Why? Because they only took their jacket off of her. The jacket off of her. And probably some other shoes and stuff that was already in the house. But she's still buried in what we saw her in, which is that colorful jacket, them jeans, and some other shoes, wherever she is. And I don't think she buried nowhere where she can't be found, because they somewhere else and make people go search in the opposite direction. So she is deceased, but she was killed by Shannon in a rage because of her jealousy or whatever she had going on with Jarvis.
Let's confirm that. If Naya posting on Instagram before she came up missing, we talking about months before she came up missing, they knew she been texting Jarvis. Everybody got the vibe was like she had to been texting Jarvis. Everybody had to knew. This is what everybody got the feeling. They had to knew that he had a relation with her. Her. And it's true. He had a relation with her. Put it like this here. You can look at, he'll break up with her, stop fucking with her, just for the 13-year-old. And since he whoop her ass all the time, the mama intimidated, then he got his kids in check. Cause look what he do with his other kids. Look how he treat this girl. I hate this girl that's a victim of this sucker, cause she could be better than that. You see what I'm saying? This what make a female look bad, cause what niggas you fuck with. You see what I'm saying? You could be a bad bitch. You could be a fat bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? With a clear state of mind. You see what I'm saying? No, man, these motherfuckers wanna fuck with these suckers. I just don't get it. But look, he stopped messing with her. Shannon don't stay where Naya at. She stay somewhere else. She don't even know where this man stay at, bro. And she had 5 kids by this nigga. And she had to talk to him to get the address. When Naya at school, give me the address. So when Naya got out of school, I won't even be surprised, man, if Jarvis had this girl at his house. Shannon. And when that girl got there, that's when everything went down. Not right here, you know, this why I found the clothes. This why I got my mouth sick. I like to talk and move my mouth. But if you look at it, look at the layout. You go to school, right? Check this out. The girl get out of school and to the bus stop. Once she get out the bus stop, look at the footage that they gave y'all. A girl on footage that don't match the description what they found at the crime scene. That's her. But the grandmama said she had these items with her when she went to school. Who carried an extra set of clothing to them with school? So boom, when she got off the bus, right, her house is right here on Bedford. So the girl got off the bus. She went this way. This is what the camera gonna show. She going this way. This camera could have showed this girl like, boom, I'm gonna get off on the bus. right here. I don't know where the bus, you know what I'm saying, would turn it or whatever. But she could have went this way. It's more quicker to get to her. To another baby mama house, bro. Look wherever she gonna be in. Keep this in mind. They need you to think she walked this way, right? And trying to figure out how would she end up on. Hold on. Hold up. Where that street at? They want y'all to believe she walked this way. On Warren, you know, cause you know Warren finna come up. You know Warren Street gonna come up. And look, you got an auto zone on Warren Street. Warren is gonna come up. Now look, this way I'm looking at it. When that girl got out to school, they had, like what the call said, they had to meet up at Jarvis' house. Cause when they met up at Jarvis' house, right? Boom. You got to look when they met up at Jarvis' house, cause when he get to the shop, Jarvis' sister gonna say, I saw that girl at that shop at a particular time frame. Boom. Next thing you know, he got to get the hotel. Shannon gonna be somewhere, cause keep this in mind. While that's going on, while his sister at the shop, then the grandmama said Shannon round there looking for her.
All right. You did not call the police then, correct?
No. Driving around looking for her. My daughter reached out to some of her classmates. I did nothing. And that morning, I got up, and like I said, I went straight to the school, and from there I was.
Oh! She should have never said they look, cause Shannon supposed to be asleep when she told her story. But the mama said Shannon was doing what? Riding around looking for her. It don't sound like they riding around looking for her at this point.
Drops off to go back home. Alright, when she gets out to go home, she go in the house. Shannon didn't get into it with her. They didn't call and see if she was at Jarvis' house because Shannon already knew she was at Jarvis' house because she called to get directions earlier that day while she was at school. So once she get back, they get to fussing at her for going up to Jarvis' shop and calling fast and this and that. Then it all came out, confirming that she was pregnant, was Jarvis' baby, and Shannon lost it. Shannon lost it real bad and jumped on Ziyeh.
And they told you where the crime scene gonna be at. Where the crime scene gonna be at, gang? Payal, you got the crime scene. Guess where the crime scene will be at? Look at the layout. Where the crime scene gonna be at? You just heard the mama testimony. Look how far job is gonna be. Look what's going on in this area. This the area you need to focus on right here at a particular time frame. And you finna get a timestamp when that girl actually died.
Hitting her in the head with some object right there in the house that they overlooking, and killed Ziyeh because she was already probably having complications. Remember, from whatever they've been giving her to try to get rid of the baby. Remember, she was sick earlier that day and on the floor. Instead of them calling the nurse, they called the counselor. The school failed her. So once Shannon beats on it, she passes out, she dies right there. So they panic. So they get her, the twin sister help Shannon get her into the mama car, and they go and meet Jarvis. Meet Jarvis out there by where the other girlfriend lives. And Jarvis was going to all these different houses at his different girlfriend house, establishing his alibi. because he knew what had happened between her and Shannon. That he had nothing to do with it, but knew that he was also the last person seen with her and probably would be questioned about her being unalive. So once Shannon and the sister go out there to meet them out there, they get rid of the body, right? So once they get rid of the body, you tell them, bring some extra clothes or whatever. So you get rid of the body and they throw those extra clothes out, which is working. And I don't understand how that's working, because we know what she had on the day of school. We know what she left, got off the bus with, the clothes she had on. But they threw out some different clothes with limited amount of blood and stuff on it. Why? Because they only took the jacket off of her. The jacket off of her.
I was on my way to the police station to make the report, and they called the police from there. DPS police came to the school.
So the first report you made to the police was the next morning?
Yes.
Do you know approximately what time?
School starts at 7:30, so I got there at 7:30. They got there about, I don't know, maybe 8.
So you didn't go to the precinct, you went to the school, and the school called the police?
Yes, they called the police because I was getting ready to leave, and the dean said, "No, stay here." She said, "And we'll call the police."
Okay. Now, you mentioned that you are familiar with Mr. Butts, correct?
I know Mr. Butts.
Okay. And he dated your daughter, Shannon, correct?
Correct.
They did have 5 children, correct?
Correct.
And did all the children stay with you and Shannon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I don't want to give too much detail on the kids.
What the rest of the kids was? Good question, Lord. Good question. What the other when they were doing all this searching, and when the kids get home? Cause she said she got the other kids, but what about Shannon kids too? Where's Shannon kids at the moment?
Kids. What were the mix of the kids, boys and girls?
Can you repeat that?
What were the mix of the kids, boys and girls?
Well, I have a boy and girl, and Shannon has her 3 boys and her 2 girls.
So she had 3 boys and the 2 girls. Okay. And at any time, now I think you did indicate that Mr. Butts would come over, and I think you said he would rarely come in, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But he would come in on occasion, correct?
Not really on occasions, because most of the time when he came in, he would pull up in my driveway, and my daughter would go out to the truck, and a lot of times the kids would go out to the truck. So it was very rare if he ever came in my house.
Okay. And you indicated that you were close. You were close with Ziyeh?
Yes.
Can you think of any reason that Ziyeh would not share?
It's probably why the grandmama didn't allow him back in the house no more, and that's why he had to pull up in the driveway. Come outside, kids. And next thing you know, you got Zaria running out there again. He got that girl in love. That girl thinking she grown. Maybe now you think she was grown. I don't know. I don't want to put that on her, you know what I'm saying? But you heard the narrative, what her brother said. She dated one of his friends. So eventually the girl was out there. I ain't gonna lie, whatever Jarvis taught her, she might teach a young nigga something. She might teach a little boy something. Be real with you. You know what I'm talking about? Look.
Information with you?
No. Ziyeh would come to me and talk to me all the time.
Okay.
If something was bothering her.
What? Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Can you think of any reason that Ziyeh would not share information with you?
No. Ziyeh would come to me and talk to me all the time.
Okay.
If something was bothering her, or if she had a bad day in school, she'll come to me and we'll sit and talk about it. I always kept the door open for communication with Ziyeh and with really all of my children. So she always felt free, to come to me and sit down and talk to me about whatever.
So if something was frustrating Ziyeh, she would come with you?
She would.
Why you gotta take her phone away then? It don't make sense. But she'll come and talk to you about anything, but you'll take her phone away. It don't make sense, bro. Nah, that don't make sense. They just know that little girl got out of control. And the Ziyeh, man, she grown. They letting her do what she do and got in grown folk business, and it cost her life just because she got women in her family, all of them been abused by niggas. All of them been abused by niggas. Oh, man, that lady, look, this lady, you can see the depression all on this lady's face. This lady been through it all. It started from her.
Right, if something was scaring Ziyeh.
This is the starting point from her. She was used and abused and was laid up with a man that did to her the same thing he did with her. Come on, bro. Don't turn the other cheek.
She would come to you.
If something was bothering her or she was frustrated about something, she'll come to me and say, "Hey, Nana, can I talk to you?"
If there was any medical condition, she would come to you regarding that?
I believe she would, yes.
And you take her.
Just look at it. If this lady, if Ziyeh had a voice and she was still alive, she'd be like, man, how this lady gonna say this about? I could come to her to talk to her about anything. She taking my phone. You know what a conversation become behind that? Taking the phone, punishment, use time out, whatever they do, and the reason for it. So since Channing can't control Jarvis' butts, and he got out of control with a little girl, Shannon had other things in mind, and it's probably what hurt the mama more because of that love triangle. Look at this. Did it get that deep that Jarvis like, fuck it, I want the daughter, the granddaughter. I don't even want the daughter no more. Picking her up, taking her everywhere, shopping her, buying her things. He's spending more money on this girl than Shannon. Shannon over there need a loose cigarette. She ain't got no kush. She gotta get on goddamn it, tender, even though she look like a chicken tender, you know what I'm talking about? There ain't nothing tender, bitch. This bitch look like a thick ass. If you was a chicken tender, bitch, I'll bite the shit out you. You know what I'm talking about? She look like a loaf of bread. She look like the foot long, but like, what you want your bread? You want it toasted, wheated, abundant. Yeah, let me get that you know what I mean? I'm tripping off the colors. Then she think, look, then if you look at her, she thinks she a Nicki Minaj or and I bet between those legs smell like a number 4 supersized large. I bet it smell like payal patties. Damn, boo, that just smell like a number 4 with extra onions on it, John. You know what I'm talking about? My God, boo, you know what I'm talking about? Me, Lord. You know, if he don't believe in Jesus, he gonna scream Jesus when he smell that poo nanny. So I'm looking at that John like, wait a minute. Bitch, you got a body wrestler suit on. I know that motherfucker wet. And then I know you can't let more sit up too long, cause that motherfucker gonna turn into death. Man, shit. She open her legs up, man. You got to call the coroner, lane. You know them mother smell like death, don't it? Look, we got to check for a body. Now you got a whole investigation. Talking about what's in that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? I couldn't be the detective and the police. We got search warrants for everybody. We checking booty cheeks. The way this generation was going on, if you want to find. Look in the booty. They might got another nigga in that motherfucker screaming for help. Get me out of here. I'm a victim, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? She look like a big ass grape. She look like that big ass jug of Great Welch's juice. Yeah, get that up there, boo. You get your kid. Get that grape juice up there. You know what I'm talking about? Hi y'all, appreciate that lights, y'all. Appreciate the lights. But look, we gotta get back serious because I want to get y'all the route. Now, this is what I want to break down of this. Let's hear Shannon's side of the story when we let the mama get through talking.
To the hospital, take her to the doctor?
Yes.
Okay. Just a moment.
Eight Sleep's brand new Pod 4 is truly incredible right out of the box. Installation is pretty simple. This goes over
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Can you redirect?
Ms. Harris, I just have a couple more questions for you. When Mr. Riggins was asking you questions, you said that Mr. Butts would come and sit in his car, right? Outside your house?
Yes.
And he said that the kids would go out to the car.
Yes.
Which kids would go out to the car?
His kids.
Would Ziyeh ever go with his kids out to the car?
If Shannon was out there, she would.
Oh. And Mr. Riggins also asked you about the tablet that you bought for Ziyeh. Do you remember those questions?
Yes.
And when, if you can remember, narrow that down, when did you buy that tablet for her?
I bought that tablet for her one Christmas. I think it was I think it was in 22 when I bought that tablet, at the end of 22 when I bought that tablet for her.
So December of 22?
Yeah, I think that when I bought that tablet.
So she would have had that tablet for roughly just over a year then, correct?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
And did Ziyeh also have access to a cell phone?
The only cell phone she had access to was one of the cell phones when my oldest daughter came to visit me. She gave to Ziyeh, but she could only use it by Wi-Fi.
You said your oldest daughter, is that Ziyeh's biological mother?
Yes.
Okay. And through, what's your oldest daughter's name?
Kenyatta Harris.
Through Kenyatta Harris, Ziyeh got access to a phone?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Mr. Reagan's also asked you about Ziyeh staying after school. You said that there was an after-school program she was involved in?
Yes.
On January 9th and in January of 24, was she still involved in that program?
No, I took her out of it because she was having problems with one of her schoolmates at that time. The same person that he asked me about before that she didn't get along with.
The same person Mr. Reagan's asked you about?
Absolutely.
And so on the 9th, she was not supposed to stay after school, correct?
No, she was supposed to come straight home.
And when she didn't come home, you said that you were driving around looking for her, correct?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what efforts you made on the 9th to locate her?
When I went to the school to go pick my son and daughter up because they were also in the after school program, picked them up, went back to the house. I thought she was there, and when I got to the house and I found out that she wasn't there, I got back in the car and I went back up to the school. And by that time, nobody was there. Nobody was at the school. So now, I'm kind of like, I'm frustrated. Now I'm going like, because whenever she wants to stay after school or do something, she would always call me. Well, hey, Nana, can I stay after school? Or she would call one of her TTs, hey, TT, can I stay after school? So that wasn't like her, so I'm really frustrated now. So now I go back to the house and I'm talking to my daughter, Shannon.
And I want to stop you right there because I don't want to go into.
That's why they keep stopping it right there when she get to talking about Shannon Parker. Guess what timestamp we got? Oh! Hold up. Guess what timestamp we got when she said, yeah, she picked the kids up from school and came back, Shannon at the house. Go back to Java text message, and you finna see why. I know it's taking long, game, but you finna see why. Cause you got to go through all the testimonies just as it's supposed to cover up. You got to go to the people that found the clothes, the YouTubers. You got to get the timestamp, the routes, and listen to the statements. Cause she just told everybody.
To what anybody else said.
Okay.
But you went back to the school. Nobody was at the school. You went back to the house. Ziyeh is still not there, correct?
Correct.
Did you go back out looking for her after that?
I did.
Okay. Where did you go with her?
I was driving around in the neighborhood, everywhere. I'm just looking, just like hoping I'll see her,
Driving around the neighborhood.
Can we have one moment, George?
And probably some other shoes and stuff that was already in the house. But she's still buried in what we saw her in, which is that colorful jacket, them jeans, and some other shoes wherever she is. And I don't think she buried nowhere where she can't be found because they somewhere else and make people go search in the opposite direction. And at the end of the day,
Smith, I want to call your attention back to March 7th of 2024. At that time, in what area did you live?
That's where I live currently. I'm 7 Mile Evergreen area.
Okay, and is that near Evergreen and St. Martin's?
Yes.
Okay, is that in the city of Detroit, Wayne County?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And on March 7th, 2024, did you come into contact with the police?
Yes.
Okay, and what was the reason you came into contact with the Detroit Police Department?
I found a young lady's ID
And where did you find that ID?
directly across the street from my house.
And was it like a driver's license, school ID, or something else?
School ID, it looked like.
Keep this in mind. This where Jarvis' phone pinging at. So if Jarvis' phone pinging, why would his phone would ping? Look who would be meeting up with him. Shannon. The mama said they went looking for her. Shannon got exposed having the mama car. Meeting up with Jarvis. Hello. Now you finna see why the phone would finna be pinging, and this is where the clothes finna be found. Now you got a timestamp.
And when you found that, was that the first time you had seen it there?
No, I stepped over it for 2.5 weeks before I decided to pick it up.
Okay, and is there a reason after 2.5 weeks of noticing it there that you decided to pick
I
it
just
up?
decided to pick it up that day. I was going out shopping. I said, well, let me get it and send it back to whomever it belongs to.
Okay, and when you picked it up, did you read the name on that ID?
Yes.
And what was the name on the ID?
Ziyeh Harris.
And did that raise any concerns in your mind?
It sure did.
And what's the reason it raised concerns?
I just heard it on the news before it came out.
You heard her name?
Her name, yes.
Okay. And when you picked it up, did you have gloves on or anything like that?
No, no.
And you used your bare hand then?
I took my thumb and flipped it. And when I saw the name, I just put my hands on the outside of it.
And what was the reason you just put your hands on the outside?
I didn't want any disturb any of the prints that were on there.
And when you picked it up, did you place it in anything?
Once I got to the next stop, I was on the bus line. I took it in the gas station and I put it in a lid.
Okay, so let's back up for a second. You picked it up and then got onto the bus?
Yeah, but I still had it like this.
And
I never put my fingerprints on, any more prints on it.
And for the record, the witness indicated by holding her hands about
Yes,
3
like
inches
this.
apart.
Yes.
Her fingers. And when you got to the gas station, did you go into the gas station?
Yes.
And did you tell the people in the gas station about what you found?
Yes, sir. I also told the bus driver what I had found.
And then after you told the gas station people, what happened next?
I asked them to call the police for me.
And did they?
Yes.
And then did the police come to your location?
Yes.
And after the police got there, what happened next?
They took me back to my house so I could show them exactly where I found the ID at.
And did you show them that?
Yes.
And did you give them the ID as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I gave it to them when they initially pulled up.
And may I approach, Judge?
Yes.
I'm approaching with People's Proposed Exhibit 40. Ms. Smith, do you recognize that?
Yes, sir.
And is that the ID that you found?
Yes, sir.
I move to admit People's Proposed 40.
No objection. It'll be a minute.
And permission to publish on the screen.
Yes.
And Ms. Smith, I don't know if you can see the screen from where you are. That's the picture I just showed you, correct?
Yes, sir.
And is that the cup or the top of the
That's the lid. I said
lid that you
yes,
put
sir.
it in? Is that a yes?
Yes, sir.
And on the bottom left, it says grade 8, correct?
Yes.
I have nothing further, Judge. Thank you.
Just briefly. Good afternoon, Ms. Smith.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. You said that you picked up the ID, was it March the 6th? Or I'm sorry, the 7th?
Yes.
Yes. And you said you had been stepping over it for approximately 2 weeks?
2.5 weeks I stepped over.
Okay, so that puts you in February.
When I initially saw it.
When you initially
yes.
saw it, okay. And you said you had been stepping over it?
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean that it was actually on the sidewalk?
No, it was in the grass.
In the grass?
Face down.
The grass next to the street?
Yes.
So there's like an, usually kind of like an easement between like the street and the sidewalk?
Yes.
And there's like a patch of grass there?
Yes.
And is that right in front of the bus stop or?
No, it was a little ways off from the bus stop.
Okay, from the bus stop, between the bus stop and what other landmark would you say?
Nothing else is there.
Nothing else there?
No.
How far to the corner of the block?
St. Martin's. It's not that far.
Okay, so a few steps?
Few steps, yes. A few steps.
Perfect.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that's all I have. Thank you.
Can you redirect?
Yes, briefly. Ms. Smith, just a couple of questions for you. Ms. Quick asked you a couple of questions about specifically where you found it. You said it was in a patch of grass next to the sidewalk?
Yes.
Okay. And you said you had been stepping over it for about 2.5 weeks before you gave it to the police department.
Before I decided to pick it up, yes, sir.
The 2.5 weeks that you've been stepping over it at the beginning of that, is that the first time you noticed it?
Yes, sir.
And it could have been there before those 2.5 weeks, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, I think that causes speculation.
I don't think it's a yes or no question, Judge. I don't think that calls for
She knows
speculation.
how long it's been there. She can only
Can you
testify.
stand up to the court reporter?
Yes, Your Honor. My objection is how can she testify to how long it could have been there prior? She can only testify to what she knows, and she testified that she knows it's been there for 2.5 weeks.
Did you see it being placed there on the grass?
I'm sorry?
Did you see it being
No,
found on
ma'am.
the grass? Okay.
No, ma'am.
So I'm going to sustain objection because she wouldn't know, but she didn't see it dropped.
Okay. So the first time you noticed it was 2.5 weeks prior to March 7th?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And when you talked to the police officers, did you look at a photo, a Google Street View of your location?
Yes, sir.
And did you indicate on that photo where you found it?
Exactly, yes.
They
They took me back to my house so I could show them exactly where I found it.
May I approach, Judge?
Yes.
I'm approaching with what's going to be marked as People's Proposed 62. Do you recognize that, ma'am?
Yes.
And is that the photo that you signed and indicated where you found it?
Yes, sir.
At this time, I would move to admit People's Proposed 62.
No objection. Will it be admitted?
And permission to publish, since I don't have a hard copy right now.
Yes.
And on the screen, is that the photo I just showed you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and there's a circle with a line going up from the bottom of the screen there. Is that circle where you indicated you found it?
Yes, sir.
Nothing further, Judge. Thank you.
I have just a couple questions based on this picture. Give me a leave it up.
Go ahead.
Yes, please.
Ms. Smith, so as we look at the picture here, in which direction, left or right, is the bus stop?
To the right.
To the right, so closer to the church? Is that or that white building that's in
No, that's a person's house right there.
Okay.
It was like, okay, I come out of my driveway, and it's like catty corner to the bus stop from my driveway.
Well, the sign is where the bus stop is, right?
Yes, right there.
Okay. And so, okay. That's all I have. Thank you.
Nothing further.
Okay, Ms. Smith, you are done testifying.
Thank you.
Soul, baby. Irritated.
So look, it sound like that they was throwing out evidence in this area to throw everybody off, cause the body really gonna be in this area, I believe. Cause if you look at all the landmarks, you will see why this would be the final stop. This where they gonna throw the investigation out with the change of clothes, and this where a lot of people gonna last seen her at. So boom. I wouldn't even be surprised if she floated down the river in this location. In this location. So she been gone for that long. Her body could be anywhere right now. Be honest with you, her body could be anywhere right now, cause it seems like they dumped her in the river. If you look at the layout, the way I'm looking at it, that's why I need to make a video game. That's why I'm going to make a video and just get straight to the point. Cause this the whole narrative. The girl leave from school, right? Check this out. When the girl leaving school while she on her way to the bus stop, the grandmama gave you the timestamp when she supposed to be on the bus. Jarvis already en route going to AutoZone. So boom, when he come up to the shop somewhere, he gonna meet up with her, cause she done walk up this way toward this way. She could have walked up the street, right here, this her house. She could have walked up the street, went up here, turned on one street, and could just walk down here. It ain't number like about a 15-20 minute walk. That's nowhere to the shop. That's where they saw her at. So when they got her to the shop, she gonna be at the shop. Jarvis' sister gonna see her at the shop. The last time she gonna be seen at the shop is at 8 something. Then they gonna check in to the hotel, right? That's across the street from the shop. Once they check in the hotel, now you got to think about Nazaria. Where is she? Did she went to the hotel? Cause you got to think about the time frame. The mammy allegedly supposed to be in her mama car looking for her at a particular time frame. At least about 4, 5, and 6 o'clock, right? But Shannon say she was asleep at nighttime. So look, boom. They get to the hotel. She go to the hotel. At 9 some, you gotta go making a car swap. Matter of fact, let me do it like this here. I should have just had everything together. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go back to this and play Shannon. Right here. Let's go to Shannon.
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your
This
house
finna
no matter
expose the
what
whole
condition
case.
it's in. If you need to
This finna expose the whole case right now, gang.
time to bring.
This finna expose the whole case. Cause look, she got a motive. She in the love triangle. And this lady here finna take her niece out because she interfering what she got going on with Jarvis Butts, and Jarvis Butts don't even want her. That's the way I'm looking at this case right now. And if you ain't, you need to be looking at it right now, Jack. Then she had her evil ass sister help her with the murder. Then her mama gonna file a suit. All because they had the car. We looking for her. What time? Look how close it is to her house. So when they said they were looking around the neighborhood, which area? School right here. So you're gonna be in this area. In this area. Just like what Jarvis said. Whoever that leaked the call. But check this out.
Whenever you're ready, Ms. Ripley.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning. Could you please state your name for the record?
Shannon Harris,
And Ms. Harris, how old are you?
31.
And back on January, or in January 2024, where did you live?
With my mom. Resides with my mother.
With your mother? Okay, who's your mom?
Annette Harris.
And without...
Remember what the grandmammy said. She stayed in the first house, but when they moved to the other house, Shannon was barely there. She had her own. I don't know if she had her own, but she was staying with somebody else.
Without telling me the exact address, what street did you live on?
Bedford.
And do you have any children?
Yes.
How many kids do you have?
5.
And do all your kids...
With my mom. Resides with my mother.
With your mother? Okay, who's your mom?
Annette Harris.
And without telling me the exact address, what street did you live on?
Bedford.
And...
So she stayed on Metric. I'm going to find out what Metric, street, road, code, whatever they may be. We're going to find out what Metric Street is. It better not be nowhere near Jarvis' baby mamas at. Cause I done peeped out about Jarvis. All his baby mamas fat. He prey on big women, bruh. He prey on big women with low self-esteem. And they think, they looking at him like, man, he a pretty boy. It fell for the booty. That's why I'm glad God made me ugly as a mug. Cause you see my face right now, you be like, nope. I'm be like, dawg, boo, you don't like me? Nope. You know what I'm talking about? Then when I walk out bow-legged, they be like, come back right quick. Let me ask you a couple of more questions. I'm like, what? Now, you say you didn't want to say nothing. No, I just want to ask you some more questions. And I want to confirm it. I would just see how you going to act. I'm like, man, what this here? Jeopardy, bitch? You know what I'm talking about?
And do you have any children?
Yes.
How many kids do you have?
5.
And do all your kids have the same dad?
Yes.
Who's their dad?
Jarvis Butts.
And do you see Jarvis Butts in the courtroom today?
Yes.
And can you point to him and tell me the color of the clothing that he's wearing?
Green, blue, whatever. Green.
Green. Your Honor, would the record reflect that witnesses identified the defendant in this case?
So reflected.
Thank you, Judge. And you said your mom's name is Annette. Do you have any sisters?
Yes, 2.
What are their names?
Kenyatta Harris and Marquita Harris.
Are they older, younger, something else?
Oh, there. Marquita is a twin. She's my twin, same age.
Okay. And Kenyatta's.
Look at her facial expression. Cause we heard what the audio said. Her sister helped dispose the body and she killed her niece. Do it hit different now when you read between her language?
Older?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any nieces or nephews?
Yes.
Do you know someone named Ziyeh Harris?
Yes.
What's your relationship to her?
My relationship to her, she is my niece. I'm her aunt.
Okay. And whose daughter is she?
My older sister is Kenyatta Harris.
Okay. And did you have any nicknames for Ziyeh?
Yes. We all called her Tudda.
And is that Tudda?
Yes.
And did Ziyeh ever know Jarvis through you?
Yes.
Okay. And when did Ziyeh and Jarvis first meet?
When she was little, like age 2.
And can you kind of describe the relationship between Ziyeh and Jarvis?
Should be just the uncle and the niece relationship, no more than that.
How often would Jarvis be around, like at your house with you?
He will call or say, can he come see the kids, or the kids will ask, can he see their dad? And he will come, pull up either to my house where I used to live or at my mother's house.
Would Ziyeh ever be around?
All the kids would be around.
They're implementing another work platform again.
Don't they have better ways to waste our time?
We found.
To your knowledge, would Ziyeh ever text Jarvis?
From my knowledge, no, unless I will have her to text.
But
Oh, you see how she answered that question? But she the one that's calling the grandmama, telling her about the Instagram post. So when they were exposing Shannon on the audio, now you see why they said the police were like, they know the truth. They know what Shannon did. But they just want to piece up all the evidence on Jarvis just to get him out of here. And Shannon can basically walk free. You see what I'm saying? So they just took up half of the evidence. Put it like this. They just took all the evidence that linked back to Jarvis. Because you got proof. But Jarvis got a lawyer. You be like, nah, I ain't going to let that roll. Because you got one on the stand. Y'all playing the public now. That's why the lawyer could look. Just imagine what's finna be exposed in trial. And they already asking her these type of questions. Ooh. Ooh-wee.
Be around.
to your knowledge, would Ziyeh ever text Jarvis?
From my knowledge, no, unless I will have her to text.
But to your knowledge, you didn't know of any kind of separate outside relationship?
No.
I won't even be surprised since she said that. I would have. Why would you have her text Jarvis about anything? That ain't your child, that's your niece. Your niece don't supposed to have no associated with this man, period. But that made me think that did Shania have her phone when no text message talking about meet me here and meet me there? Since they taking the phone, y'all. Boy, that's some tea. That's some tea right there, Nanny man. Cause guess where I'm finna go with that move right there alone. I want to see the phone ping. That's probably why her text message will be sounding so grown. Cause if they already set it up, this is the perfect time to have her phone. Meet me there. And Shania, they could tell Shania, yeah, Jarvis gonna pick you up here. You know what I'm saying? So be looking out for Jarvis. We don't want nobody to know you pregnant and stuff, and anything, bruh. Hold up.
Would there ever be times where, where did you know Jarvis Butts to work?
Pardon?
Where did you know Jarvis Butts to work?
Where did I know him to work at?
Yes.
He worked at 2 different locations. The first location would be on East Warren, and the other location would be
East Warren. Can we find where Warren Street at? Look, check this out, gang. Do y'all know where Warren Street at? It's on the map. I ain't got it. Look, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't got no mark on it. Damn it. Warren Street. Cause look, that's where he last worked, right? Before he got the shop. Now, I wish I could find where Warren Street is. I remember seeing it, and I meant to put a marker on it. But it's in this area. It's in this area. Then you will see why they was moving along this area.
on Gratiot and Connor.
And what were those locations?
Those are the auto repair shop.
Okay. Would you ever know Ziyeh to help Jarvis Butts at his shop?
Yes, he will call me and say, hey, if I can get our daughter and Ziyeh to come and work up at the shop. And I would say, let me ask my mom first regarding Ziyeh.
Make it so bad they know this girl start hanging at the shop with him. That's why she gonna know everything, cause she closely monitoring her. If you look at the auntie like this here, this is where I'm looking at the auntie like this here.
And say,
she basically stalking this girl. She know what her and Jarvis got going on. But when the girl came up pregnant, it ain't no telling what happened. Check this out. I wouldn't even be surprised, bro, if they both were tossing that girl. And the girl ended up came pregnant. If she doing it with her sister, you don't think Jarvis like threesomes? I wouldn't even be surprised if he had both of them in the bed together and she couldn't take it no more. Man, y'all ain't thinking like a pedophile, bro. Y'all ain't thinking like a criminal. Y'all ain't putting y'all mindset how a criminal would manipulate this fat broad here. Look, she even did a threesome with her twin sister boyfriend. And you see how he look? Godly! When I said, damn, they gave you a threesome? Shh. I was flabbergasted. Damn. This just on GP, ain't it, man? Man, that man look like he mixed with Haitian. The Pygmies, the Pygmy tribe, I was like, man, that man look like he's part of the Pygmy tribe, you know what I'm talking about? Go look at them little men. Now look, he's surely one of them little men, you know what I'm talking about? But they gave him a threesome, and you not. Now, how much Shannon look like she weigh? She look like she weighed 250. She in the 200. Then you got a sister that's an extra 2. Man, you smashing 400 and 500 pounders? Good Lord, where these niggas get that script from? Man, don't you know if you take that over cross line state, you got to weigh it up, right? Because the government, like, whatever you got to weigh it up. Man, you bringing tons. No, you got to pay a fine. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm just imagining if he did a threesome with them. I want to know how that went. Like, you better not have this big ass bitch on top of you. And you better not have her sister ride no goddamn face. You finna die. Suffocate. Autopsy report gonna come back, lack of oxygen. Yeah, he died around 2 something in the morning. You know what I'm talking about? Look. Put him in the body bag. Look, they got him in the body bag. Nigga, the nigga moves still hard. I can't do it, gang. I'm tired. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to put a little jokes in there, you know what I'm talking about? I don't want to get out of subject. You see what I'm talking about? I'm going to redo this live, gang, because I feel like I fucked up on this one because I ain't just really get to the T that I want to break it down, because these fat bitches over here is really working my nerve. Because if you look how to look, come on now, look at her hairdo. Come on now. You mean to tell me I know a ratchet bitch when I see one, you know what I'm talking about? First of all, if Quee come out that house, she know to put some black gel on this shit. This shit finna be glossy, shining. Quee finna have waves coming through that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And then look, she got a clip-on ponytail. 50 Cent. T-Move. And they gonna give you an extra 10 packs just by being a member. So this bitch got purple, brown, blonde ponytail for 50 Cent. And look at the outfit. Look how big her head is, bro. And look at the outfit. Look at the hairdo, bro. If you look at Naya dressed better than her. You know what I'm talking about? She the one with a big ass jelly roll on her belly and shit. You know, come on now. You see how big her belly was? If she was riding in her mama van that night, And big as her belly is, I bet she got steering wheel burns. Cause when she was making all those left and rights, that bitch gonna have steering wheel burns on top of that fat ass stomach. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But look, yeah, they like to drive, sit up close and turn the steering wheel. You know that steering wheel be grinding their belly when they be making them Cadillac turns. Foo, foo, foo. Get out the car, be like, damn, baby, you know that motherfucker got a big ass burn mob. But look how fluffy the ponytail is. Man, this bitch got a Tesla ponytail, bro. I bet that motherfucker got a chip in it. You know, like the FBI, put a bug in it. We could hear everything. You know, FBI cold with this shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? If you see Quick coming up in the house and y'all have like, yeah, Quick, what's up, bitch? Oh, ain't nothing much. And you look at that ponytail, that mother got a whole microphone on that motherfucker. Then she giving up all the code words and shit. Yeah, bitch, let's talk about Jamaica. What? Jamaica? She done fuck your nigga and she finna come in there and record and talk about they little female trip what happened in Jamaica. Girl, you remember, girl, when you was sucking them balls? Yeah, bitch, I had a good time. And hubby on the look. She done turned informer cause she want the D. She want the D. You know what I mean? I had a couple female did me like that, try to sneak in my establishment, try to get me confess on some shit. Tregang, you know how you is. You know you be long and strong and you be lasting long. I'm like, what you mean? Where you get that from? You know what I'm talking about? And she be like, nah, I was just saying. I'm like, damn, what you trying to say? Like we did something before or something? I don't know what you talking about. Matter of fact, shit, I just got the call right quick and them folk told me I need to come in. They say they shout. They shout 2 people and they need me come ASAP. Bitch, can you drop me out right quick? You know what I'm talking about? You'll never get a confession out of me. You know what I'm talking about? I even had a female. She was look, the way she questioned me when she found out was in my damn phone. It was like a detective. It was like First 48. Who the fuck is this bitch right here? I'm looking, I'm like, I don't even know. She like, you know you fucked up, don't it? Like in that movie, you know what I mean? You know you fucked up, don't it? I'm like, man, what you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got all your deleted text message and I called the bitch. When she said she called the bitch, I knew it was serious then, you know what I'm about. Yeah, she told me everything. She told me all about your tattoos, you know what I'm about. I'm like, man, she got to be lying or something, you know what I'm about. She lied. She fantasizing, boo. Don't believe it's the bitch a witch. They been here, boo. Do you know back when they were taught you in school, beware them witches. That's why they burnt them bitches. You know what I'm about. Then she she trying to be serious, but when I hit her with that, she laughing and she's I'm trying to be serious now. I'm trying, boo. You know what I'm about. That's why I don't ever want to break up with Tregang. They don't want to break up with Tregang. They'll tell me they want to break up. Talking about, yeah, Tregang, it's over with. I'm through with you. I'm like, please don't leave me, boo. Now, you know what I'm saying? I've been going through this shit with you. You know, I'm all right, man. God damn. So I gonna ignore her ass. She'll call back in a couple of days talking about what you doing. Nothing thinking about you when I was just sitting here waiting on that call like David Ruffin. You know what I'm talking about? You know the old slow songs, you know, you remember all the lyrics, so you reversed it and put it on, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, man, that's the best thing that man. I'm coming over, Tregang. All right, come on, cool. Come on through, boo. Just don't know, you know what I'm talking about? I'm a Prince fan. Diamonds and pearls. Diamonds and pearls, you know what I'm saying? And she coming over there happy, and this thing, you know, I fuck up again, cause when she get over there, the phone ring again. Hey, Tregang boo. Damn it! Bitch, I told you I was asleep. Why would you call me? And she talking about, I'm trying to call you just to let you know I was thinking about it. You know, everybody in their feelings. You thinking about me, bitch? I told you I was asleep. Now I got caught up, you know what I'm talking about, man. You owe me for this one now, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm finna make you feel so good, but they never don't want to break up though. They be like, look, I'm finna deal with this shit. I'm finna deal with this shit. Hell no. I rather deal with this shit than fucking with Snoop, and Ray, you know what I'm talking about. If Tregang gonna kill something, he killing Marcus. I know what he do. Shit. We gotta keep that nigga close, man. I'm telling you, bruh. I got too many problems right now. You know what I'm about? But I'm glad I'm single though, bro. You know what I'm about? And I ain't got to go through all this. I'm glad that I ain't got to run into a fat bitch like this here with a government ponytail that's sucking up all the data. You know what I'm saying? Look, this ponytail was designed to steal your data on your phone and see who your man is so the bitch can come through. It's a government experiment. That's them government chicks. You know what I'm saying? You know the government pay them. Y'all think they get food stamps for free? Nah, they got a job to do. They got a job to do, bro. You don't know when they go to the meet. Look, you don't go when they go reapply for their benefit. Man, bro, these informants, bro. You know what I'm talking about? They know you some freak ass nigga. So the government was like, yeah, you got a freak ass nigga. So P. Diddy finna drop this hit out and hit that nigga with that baby oil. And you ain't seen it coming. She done bought you a pair of some of those Sean John jeans. It's over with. It's it's Man, I'm glad I read my Bible, bro. I'm glad I read the Bible so they tell me about the harlots out here. You know what I'm talking about? They told me about the harlots. Y'all remember Jericho? That's how the tribe. I ain't gonna lie. If you read the Bible, one old prostitute did help the tribe out, sneak them in the house and shit. You know what I'm saying? To spy on the enemies. You know what I'm talking about? You can read that up. You know, go read it up. I ain't lying. You know what I'm talking about? Read it up. A prostitute helped the 12 tribes of Israel to survive the war. And that's cold when you got a bra. I want to know what she looked like back in those days. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they ain't nothing but some harlots. Man, look. You coming to court and this the only thing you did is slick your head back. When I was going to school, we called that a cow lick. Moo, bitch. She came to court with a real cow lick, bruh. I mean, if you walk into the school, you know, you automatically get slapped on the back of your neck. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we got a flout. You know what it's about. Hold on, let me read the chat, y'all. Let me read the chat. We got 230 people in here and 213 likes. I appreciate that, y'all. All right. Now, look, I told y'all I'm going to redo this live, right? I'm going to redo this live. I'm going to go live tomorrow and I'm going to redo this live. But for right now, I got to flame this bitch up. Her and her twin sister. Yup. Mm-hmm. I got to. If you don't mind, I don't know. Yeah, let me go and open up that platform, Bam Black. Hold on. There's a cow lick. That's a cow lick, bro. She didn't even have a look. Come on now. At least get the real shade of brown. Get the real color of your hair. When I look at this, I'm like, damn, you got to be. That's why I'm glad the streets raised me to be somebody. Cause I know not to touch this. The minute that I went over there and seen these folks on the blow up bed sitting on the floor. Wait a minute, check this out. Nah, you'll never. Nah, wait a minute. Nah, I gotta get this bitch. Quick. Fat bitch. I'm gonna get this bitch so goddamn quick. I'm gonna make this bitch lose weight. Hold on, Jack. Right. Let me get to this shit. Hold up. Where I need to go to? I need to go to when they was in the house getting confronted. Hold on. Let me go to her. Bitch dressed up like Mr. Grape. She look just like that fat ass goddamn. Y'all remember the wedges? Y'all remember those Fruity Balloons? When the Fruity Balloons came out, she looked like the Great Man on that motherfucker. Hold on. Let me see what it John at right quick. Gotta dispose of fat ass. Then they talking about, yeah, they had all the Dunkin' Donuts. Man, what that John at? Somebody send me the link right quick. Let me go to my watch. Now I might got it on my likes. No, watch later. Do I got on my watch later? Nope. Hold on. See, they gonna keep me sending me back to this. I don't want this. I want them on a blow up mattress bed. That's what I want on the mattress bed. It's in my light video. It gotta be in my light video, bro. Man, I know I ain't tripping. Let me go to my history because I did brought it up. Yeah. Come on, man. What the fuck? I don't remember watching all this. Man. Yeah, y'all know he been trying to fire me up later, but I ain't worrying about that right now. What is that there? And this is it. I want the original junk though. Here you go. I think this is gonna be it. All right.
So you're 55 years old with about $1 million saved for retirement, and you want to.
Everything I state in my content is alleged and for entertainment and educational purposes only. Let's talk about the recent development where Mark D, a well-known blogger, pulled up on the Ziyeh.
Look at this shit, bro. Make it so bad. She in. Watch this. This so ratchet, right? She still got the same ponytail she went to court with. A po bitch. This bitch po. I wouldn't even be surprised she put this bitch in the wash machine. Nah, she a jailhouse bitch. She the look. She to wash that ponytail out in the sink. Ratchet. Then this her sister. This her sister room. And her sister got a dude. And they in the same room. He lost cool points. Look at both of their hair. Come on, man. You see the willy lumps on top of this giant? Look at the willy lumps. Look at the forehead, bruh. Then look at the bitch arms. Man, that bitch look like she... Man, I'm telling you, bruh. Watch this. Check it out. Everything on the floor. The bed, cups, plates. Shit, she might as well just dressed up like a Muslim, cause that's how they live in Afghanistan. You know, you might as well just put you a holy rug, and so you could just tell the people like this how religion believe. Po ass big blocks.
Yeah, so why you recording? Come on in.
Well, I'm interviewing them.
Come on out. Come on in. Conversation.
Well,
Come on in then.
so what kind of what? So where?
Who I remember her? This bitch on SmackDown. Her wrestling name Tugboat. That's her name. Go to Tugboat. That's her name Tugboat.
Why is the lies on the stand? I mean, y'all told me one thing. I don't know which one of y'all is Shannon and which one is Shannon and Marquita. First off. What you say? Shannon. Oh, that's why you're looking at me like that.
Yeah.
So what's the deal, Shannon?
What's the deal, Mark?
So you like fucking with pedophiles, huh?
Yeah. Are you one?
Am I one? No, of course not. Why, you want to fuck with me? Is that why you asking?
Excuse me.
Oh.
I'm not. Excuse me, sir.
Move out the way. Now you want to move. Okay, well, go ahead.
Man, look at all the shit on the floor. I never step up in that junk to my, hey, boo, what going on? None. Trying to see what's up. Not in this shit. No. You mean to tell me that mattress don't got no poles on it? No kind of support foundation? It's a setup. I'm out of there immediately. So that's why the feds be hacking these female phones and giving them female though food stamp phones and ask you want to come over and get you over there because the government hearing your pimp line. No wonder why they stepped that game up. One time I was up on investigation for the feds, goddammit, and them folk heard me talking on some real pimp shit. Man, them folk like, man, that man for real. That's some real pimping, man. I gotta holler at Tregang, right? You know what I'm talking about? Look.
I'm not gonna come out here and talk.
About what?
Whatever the conversation gonna be on.
About
You
what?
said we can ask you questions, so what's up?
You already asked me questions,
No, I
and,
got
and
that.
I answered it.
I got more questions.
Man, look at all these bags. What they finna go camping? Look at all these bags on the floor. No, them dirty clothes. I can't do it. And you know the roaches in that job. Oh man, don't talk about the roaches. Man, you might find a goddamn another kidnapping in that motherfucker. Like, yeah, we need to investigate roaches in that motherfucker. Cause I remember when you first moved here, the roaches was already in this joint. And one of them missing.
So come on.
No.
Come on. You might as well come on out here and talk. What's the
I
point
don't
of
have to.
answering the questions right here? You
What
Same
motherfucking
ponytail.
questions? I don't gotta answer nobody questions,
just said you
my
wanted.
dog.
You just said you wanted to.
Who? You did?
Here we go with the retard shit.
You are retarded.
So I'm saying you was the last one to see her alive, right?
Yeah. Before school.
Before school. So what
I
happened?
told y'all that.
So what happened after school though?
You figure it out. Y'all got everything right. Yeah.
Ooh. He said, what about after school? She said, y'all figured it out. Now y'all know why. Hi, y'all. Look. It's cold.
So now she's running. Like, so now what you going here for? Oh. Well, well, you said
She so hungry, she bitch finna go cook her a goddamn. What y'all think about the grandmama and Shannon right now? Do you think the grandmama protecting Shannon? Man, y'all gotta make them mad. Y'all gotta make her mad, cause she more responsible when she get mad. So everybody let her know, we know what's going on, and the way you move around your niece death. We know you were jealous of that girl. That girl there. I hate to say this. He chose this girl over you and wasn't even hiding it no more. But when she got pregnant, you seen the chance and the opportunity to get some payback. And that's how Jarvis got caught up with DNA on some clothes that she didn't have on when she came up missing. So she had some old, dirty clothes that she dropped off at the crime scene. Do that make sense? Do that make sense? Because if you listen to text message, Jarvis always told her, yeah, take shower, keep it clean, delete everything. She knew to clean herself. Jarvis had her right, bruh. But Shannon kept the close eye on us. So Shannon been planning this, bruh. That's a perfect time. If you know this nigga love your niece and you lost him, the best way to set him up if the girl get pregnant. Once the girl get pregnant, now you think you got control of Jarvis because that's y'all little secret. You see what I'm saying? And the only way to get your name up out of, because Jarvis can't just look. Jarvis got 5 kids, 6 kids with this girl, allegedly. That's his kid's mother. You got to think about that too now. If do I want to snitch, ruin this for the kid? Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Even though I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even worth snitching on. So he really like, well, I'm here. I'ma just gonna lay it down. I ain't even go rat or nothing. I know where I was wrong at. You see what I'm saying? But he's still thinking about his kids with Shannon, bruh. Y'all feeling really, he still got kids. He's still thinking about his kids. Even though he don't give a fuck. And Shannon know it. Shannon seen the opportunity. This why we got this love triangle. Cause the girl got pregnant and she can trap Jarvis. If I can't have you, nobody am. Nobody can. So you stick behind bars, Jack. And they all could have been in the bed together. Now, I don't know this. I ain't trying to put nothing out there, but do y'all think at once upon a time, just listen to the background, is it possible? Possibility. And we got to ask these type of question because we got assaults involved in this with a teenage. And look where she learned it from. That's known for threesomes and messing with men. Ain't no telling how many times they done this with different men. Y'all don't think that girl was in the bed with her auntie at one time cause Jarvis wanted it? Jarvis known for asking for threesomes. You see what I'm saying? That's the way I'm looking at it. The man know how Shannon is crazy about him, and she'll do with anything to. She ain't got that same energy to them other female, cause she got an understanding. She know where he sleep at night, where she probably don't know where exactly, but she know she with another bitch. Listen to this.
He wanted you out of here. You ain't want to leave, so that's why we here.
Who?
Your boyfriend.
I'm on the phone with the landlord right now. Like, what you mean? Like what you mean? Like, he's here off the track of my love. So it's to me. This is.
Keep this in mind. She done fuck Jarvis. She done fuck Jarvis. In the house they stay in, they fucking the same nigga. That's why she gonna be over there. This why Shannon gonna be over there. And she, since this her man house, that's why she's screaming, this is my house. But your nigga want you out of there.
Who? This is house. This who house? It's our It's our house. Tina, don't act like that right now. You can come up here. Yeah, you want to leave? You talking about this? You talking about some this? But you lived with your mama when he moved here.
First of all, he stayed around the corner. He wasn't even staying here, and we ain't gonna do that.
I know. But don't walk up on me though. I ain't walking towards you.
But this is my house.
See that? Now you see why she's saying this is her house, because she suspect for her man to defend her at this point of the secret they been having. Bitch, please.
Towards you. I don't give a fuck. This my house.
Right. Get him. This my house. This my house. We're not doing that. Hey, this my house. This my house. Okay. This is my house.
This my nephew out.
Okay.
I ain't about to touch
You
her.
trying to make it seem like it's just his house. It's not.
I'm hot.
Okay.
I'm hot too.
Okay, well don't
I'm
walk
hot
towards
too.
me.
The fuck?
Okay. Well, he live here too.
I didn't say he did. So what you mean?
Okay.
You going on off script? What you mean?
Don't give me.
So was you jealous about
energy and
Jarvis messing with Ziyeh or what? Like, I'm not.
Notice he said, was y'all were jealous of messing with Ziyeh. He said y'all, he didn't say Shannon. He knew. Bruh, I hate to say this, bruh. I won't even be surprised, bruh. If y'all believe, if they knew about Jarvis had inappropriate sex with that girl, you got to believe this. He probably asked for a threesome and they did it. And once they did it, Jarvis might have fell in love with that little girl, bruh. Cause now he ain't even hiding it. Message is clear. Pulling up at the house. Grandmama know what's going on. See what I'm saying? Did you hear what the boyfriend said?
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to her.
I said who? I said I have no need to be jealous of a 13-year-old. That's my niece.
Right.
Trying to ask me some dumbass questions.
Touch nobody.
No, Roxy. No, how, Roxy? No. You wanted to do this. Y'all wanted to do this, right? No. For what, Roxy? For what, Roxy? For what, Roxy?
I got a 13-year-old.
Baby, I'm not on a defense with nobody. I said what I said, and I stand on 10 toes down on everything of what I said. Point blank, period. Chris, let me call you right back. Huh?
I'm loving you put him on speakerphone because I know he talking ignorant.
That's the one call you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Man, look how dirty that mop is. Hell no. That just confirmed you trifling. If you got to mop that goddamn dirty, damn, who wiping their ass with the mop? Hold up, wait, let me look at this room. Let me get close. This an old ass microwave. Back in 1960. We go a kitchen. All right. Stove upgraded. You got the elementary ass walls, and you know I see why the kids would like to run around this shit. Look at this bitch foots. Yup. Look like she just don't only swallow the D. Like she like to swallow Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, give me a 12p, please. You know what I'm talking about? Her fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? If you had that same attitude spending money on food, you need to go to the Temu department. You need a hairline. Look at the hairline. Damn, no baby. What are baby edges? I thought the girl loved baby edges. You know what I'm talking about? Please, look how fat the armpits is. Yup. Mm-mm.
Look at me going off now. I can hear that.
And look who they threw a threesome with. Him.
Got out of prison.
2 big blocks. I wouldn't even told nobody
They
that.
only got 9 brothers.
Yeah, I smelled these 2 ungrateful ass bitches.
Ladies, this is a warning. Never
I
drink
know it. You feel it too. You telling everybody it's a warning.
more than a glass of this natural Manjaro, or your pants might slip off in the coming days. 3 tips from an 89-year-old Japanese woman to reduce belly fat by Christmas.
Damn, that's why, yeah. Y'all heard that? Even goddamn YouTube caught on. If you got any kind of jelly fat around your belly, you know what I'm talking about? Let's listen to what he got to say, gang.
But be careful, because all your pants will become too big after this. First, set aside these 3 ingredients that you have in your kitchen, which I will reveal to you. Then put everything in a cup of hot water and always drink it on an empty stomach when you go.
Let me find out YouTube try to get one in. Man, YouTube got one in with the joke game. That boy said, yeah, get you some hot water. No, I didn't say this. Look what he said. I'm not saying, look what he's saying about these big blocks.
Wake up. This is the powerful recipe that made my wife lose 24 pounds in 10 days without dieting and without going to the gym. This is the big secret of celebrities that the media does everything to hide from you.
Now it's that Tucci. That's that Tucci. That's some of that But look, that's what he said. If you don't want to look like get you a hot cup of tea. And you will lose weight in 10 days. You lose about 50 pounds in 7 days, bitch. Ha! Man, I appreciate the free promo, YouTube. All right, I got to play this video out.
After all, this homemade mixer can replicate the effects of Monjaro naturally without side effects. And if you want to access this natural mixture and lose at least half a pound a day, click the button below and watch the free presentation I prepared showing the step-by-step process to prepare this mixture without leaving home. But you need to act fast, because this video may go offline at any moment.
Didn't want to tell us where she was at. Told me to figure it out. I got everything else. Questions? Just rolled in too fast in the comments for me to.
They twins, bruh. It's a setup.
Y'all ain't like double, y'all.
Who, the landlord? Oh.
I can't go. You just don't feel some type of way, but I sit here and make sense out of shit. They putting this house in danger.
Say what now?
Your kids live here. The landlord. I would straight tell them. The twins is putting this house in danger. Y'all kids live here. There's people after them. Why would you want them here?
Not if you don't feel safe at all. And you shouldn't have to live like that. And it's my own motherfucking house. And that was these motherfuckers got me shaking. I ain't never shaked in my motherfucking life, man. Don't you got social media, baby? You on Facebook, don't you? You on social media? You surely did. You don't feel safe around these fucking murderers.
I can't even do shit comfortably. I don't even want to go get my hair done. I don't want to do shit, but I know
So I'm giving
go to work.
I'm giving the privacy of that conversation to Roxy is the reason why I'm not over there with the camera. Right? I'm giving this privacy to Roxy. Because whatever she's asking her right now, I mean, that's the reason why I called her over here, because she said this is her family. And apparently she hasn't seen them since all of this. This is her first time seeing them throughout this whole debacle. So.
Are you worried that using your home address for business puts your privacy at risk? At iPostal One, we can.
You still don't know why I got Beetlejuice on the side? Hold on. 7 Mile Radio. I ain't say nothing about that.
Hey y'all, hey. Thank y'all for being here. Of course, y'all know this is our interview with the one and only 7 Mile Radio. Thank you guys for being in the chat. Please don't forget to hit the like button for me, all right? Well, let's go ahead and welcome our guest to the show. The interview, of course, you guys know is going to be about Ziyeh. We've been talking about it here for quite some time. Let me go ahead and welcome our guest, Mr. Mark Andrew, a.k.a. 7 Mile Radio. How you doing?
Ain't Mark, that nigga named Beetlejuice. Fuck you talking about?
Is it true Michael Bay, the director, called you in for a meeting to be part of Transformers 2, the movie?
Yes.
And
you had a meeting with Michael Bay?
Robin,
Right.
honest to God, Pete did. Where's Bobby? He'll tell this story.
We got a phone call from the casting director. She says that Michael Bay's a big fan, and he's thinking about using Beetle's voice.
Wow.
For one of the characters. So, would it be okay if we...
Well, sir.
How you doing, man? Mark DeAndre is the name.
DeAndre, I'm sorry.
Mark DeAndre, yeah.
Yes, thank you for being here. I appreciate you doing this interview today.
No problem.
All right.
Shout out to Tregang. I'm so cold with it. I'm finding these niggas dad and everything. You dig? Man, Tregang serious with this shit, bro. You feel me? Man, I'm finding these nigga paw-paws.
All right, let's get into it. So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself so our guests that are watching will know exactly who you are and what you're doing?
Well, I'm a citizen journalist, podcast host, media mogul, if you want to say that. I went through broadcast school, so I do a lot of different things from music production to.
That man lying like a motherfucker, bro. This him.
Came and met him.
They time
travelers. He says, "Hey, Beat, man, I'm a big fan. Great to meet you. Come check this out." And Beat, he's in one of his moods, so right away, it's not. So he goes, "Check this out, man. I'm a big fan."
Outside of 7 Mile Radio, but yeah, that's pretty much what the gist of it is. You know what I mean?
Okay, and you have a YouTube channel as well, right?
Yep, 7 Mile Radio is the YouTube channel.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, let's get into this interview. We're here to talk about the Ziyeh case. This is something that became near and dear to me. When I started reading up on it, I was like, oh, dang. So, of course, we had to get somebody who's from Detroit, where this situation went down. And I know you well versed on this topic. So I said you would be the greatest person to get on my platform to talk about it and help educate us on some of the things that we don't know about that we've been kind of trying to find out about. Of course, we know Ziyeh went missing January 9th, 2020, right? Of course, we know Jarvis Butts is being charged for her unaliving. And that situation, that shit broke my heart. I ain't even gonna hold you.
All right, well, I'm gonna jump right in because we got some burning questions here. Our first question comes from Martin W. And he asks, do you think it was inevitable that the Industrial Revolution would result in vast global unemployment?
No, I think
This is possibly the biggest thing I'm ever going to announce.
What is it?
So we were talking the other day about who is so good to see you, Beetlejuice. The fans have missed you for 5 years.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Let me reconstruct, if I can, the last 5 years. So you moved back in with your mom, right?
Right.
Your mom, who is 70 years old at this point, she decided you needed to have a low profile. In a way, she's a genius because by you being away, your legend has built up even more.
Yeah, that's true.
Beat, how old are you at this point? I know you don't like to give a...
I'm about 80 years old, man.
Wow.
You're older than your mother. That's interesting.
Yeah, 80 years old. You look much younger and you look fantastic.
Yeah, I do.
Beat,
I do look younger.
Beat, how did it come about that we got you here today? I know Bobby, your manager, is there with you. Where are you guys now? In a hotel?
Yeah, we in a hotel, just sitting here, just thinking, you know.
When you were away for the show for 5 years, who did you miss the most from the show? Was it Baba Booey? Was it Robin? Was it me? Was there anyone in particular?
Sal. Who was it?
Sal.
Well,
When a carjacking happens and a baby is in the back seat, boom, it's an Amber Alert for that, right? Because that's a missing person, as opposed to a runaway where, this is a frequent.
Yeah, I told you I gotta do this live all over again. Man, 7 Mile, whatever his name is, he got fired up. He fumbled the ball. It's over with for him. He ain't even know how to. Make it so bad. He ain't even know how to break the case, and he let Shannon them punk him. Shannon with the ponytail in court. Hi y'all. Man, Tregang be back, you know what I'm talking about? I'm up all night, gang, you know what I'm talking about? I'm finna just be doing the little, tweeting, you know what I'm talking about? I might be on Facebook. Nah, I'm finna be on Facebook right now. So y'all stay tuned, you know what I'm talking about? Hit me up, and I'll be back. Bye, y'all.